the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
That pretty much spelled happy birthday. That's it.
Did it?
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, guys, welcome to it. Welcome to you at home. Welcome to you, beautiful. Just give it a happy birthday. Boom. Boom.
Put it there.
Boom.
What better way to ring in a happy birthday?
Can you believe, man, we are turning the big 8 today.
It's
What
crazy.
an achievement, guys. Congratulations to you, beautiful people.
Oh,
To you guys at
man,
home.
congratulations. Yeah, man.
To all of our crew, you guys worked so hard to put this all together, but to you guys at home, thank you so much. You're the most important part of this whole beautiful little breakfast basket that you calls it.
Basket.
I love it, man. So happy birthday, guys. Can you believe it's here?
I cannot believe it, guys. It's been an incredible 8 years, but we are going to be celebrating in a big way throughout the course of the morning, so make sure you do not miss a second.
So why is it even more crazy this morning than normal?
Tell us.
Because the team from 5FM are here. They're celebrating a birthday, coincidentally, this month as well. Look at those gorgeous faces.
They might even be less gorgeous than we are. But just, you know,
they've had shenanigans this whole week. Okay, they've put us through the ringer. Okay, with prank phone calls. It's been tough out there, man. It's been tough out there. Now we have them live. For the whole morning. It's going to be a crazy, crazy, awesome show.
Well, speaking of crazy, naturally on a Thursday we do some fitness, but because it's our birthday, we're going to add the crazy to it. We're going to do a workout in high heels, and don't look at me. I'm talking about the gentleman.
Man, I can't believe that's what's
They're
going to
doing
happen to
fitness
us.
this morning with Emma Yoster in heels.
I think Robbie wants to as well. I think Robbie wants to join.
Robbie's going to
as well.
jump in there. He's going to rock this.
We do have an extra pair, so Robbie, you definitely have to join in for that.
Listen, we also have music in the form of Lady X. She's on the vocals this morning. She's going to set fire to our studio, so make sure you don't miss it. I think it's the perfect choice to have her in to celebrate our birthday.
That's right. Not too long ago, we launched to you the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's brand new. It's packed with such awesome features. And you're going to see Miss World SA enjoying it and talking all about it. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, man, it is a game changer. So thank you so much for joining us. We better race ahead. It's going to be a crazy show. Let's get it kick-started with those official duties. Leanne, looking gorgeous, standing by with the news headlines.
Thank you so much, team, and a big happy birthday to you, and of course to you at home, our Expresso family as well. In the national news this morning, President Cyril Ramaphosa says his special envoys on investment have already held 150 meetings with investors in total, visiting Johannesburg, Cape Town, and 9 countries in 5 months. Ramaphosa updated members of Parliament yesterday on one of his earliest economic interventions as president. The team of special envoys on investment aiming to raise over 1 trillion rand in new investments over 5 years. Meanwhile, the World Bank sees growth in 2019 remaining subdued as high unemployment constrains domestic demand. With 31,914 flights in 2017, the route between Cape Town and Johannesburg was the 9th busiest between 2 airports in the world last year. Now, this is according to the Air Transport Action Group. The route has beaten the one between Beijing and Shanghai in 10th place. The busiest airport pair in 2017 was the route between Jeju Island and Seoul's International Airport with 64,991 flights. The aviation industry in South Africa supports about 472,000 jobs and contributes some 134 billion rand to the country's gross domestic product. Now, moving further abroad, health workers combating an Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo have been severely injured after being attacked by angry residents who believe the virus is not real. 4 local health workers from the Red Cross were attacked in the city of Butembo as they were transporting dead bodies for burial. Burial by health workers is often difficult for families to accept, especially as traditional rites include contact with dead bodies. More than 100 people have died since the start of the outbreak 2 months ago. And then finally, British Prime Minister Theresa May defended her Brexit plans at a Tory party meeting yesterday and said that she was confident that she could clinch a deal with the EU. On the other side of the English Channel, the 27 EU heads of state will meet to discuss a possible Brexit deal over dinner in Brussels on October the 17th, ahead of a regular summit the following day, which May will also attend. The president of the EU Council, Donald Tusk, hopes that she will then agree to a final withdrawal treaty offer. Well, that was your first news bulletin of our birthday morning. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sport with Graham.
Let's kick it off with our national news first. In cricket, the Proteas sealed their ODI series victory over Zimbabwe last night as they won the second ODI in Bloemfontein by 120 runs. Clearly itching to get back on the field, Dale Steyn was the surprise hero of the night as his 60-run knock helped South Africa post 198 all-out before the bowlers did their part to bundle the visitors out for just 78 runs. So the Proteas will be eyeing that whitewash series victory when the third and final ODI takes place in Paarl this coming Saturday. Then in football, a pretty low-scoring night in the ABSA Premiership yesterday as only 2 goals were scored in the 4 matches played. Defending league champions Mamelodi Sundowns couldn't find a way to break down their Bloem Celtic defence as they clashed at the Dr. Molamela Stadium, finished as a goalless draw. Elsewhere, Leopards beat Baraka 1-0. Chipper needed 1 goal to beat Free State Stars, while Orlando Pirates were held to a goalless draw with Golden Arrows. There were plenty of goals in the UEFA Champions League, though. Tottenham Hotspur's progression to the knockout round of the Champions League suffered another blow last night as they lost 4-2 to Spanish champions Barcelona. Goals from Coutinho, Rakitic and a brace from Messi sunk Spurs, which leaves them third in Group B without a single point so far. Also in action, Napoli beat Liverpool 1-0. PSG thrashed Red Star Belgrade 6-1. Neymar getting a hat-trick in the process, while Inter Milan, they edged out PSV Eindhoven 2-1. And then on to tennis, the world number 9, Kevin Anderson, advanced to the round of 16 at the Japan Open yesterday as he beat Australia's Matthew Ebden by 2-1. Anderson had a fight on his hands as he lost the opening set 6-4. The South African rallied back, as we've seen him do so many times this year, to see out the match by winning the next 2 sets, 7-6 and 6-2 respectively. In the round of 16, Anderson will come up against America's Francis Tiafoe, and that happens later today. And we'll touch on those headlines again in a half hour.
All right, well, it's a very special Thursday. It's our 8th birthday. And from my side, thank you very, very much for tuning in this morning. We're going to have a load of fun. Right now, let's take a first look at your weather and your temperatures. We've also asked to see some of your pictures at home. Show us what it looks like in your parts of the world. And then take those pictures, post it on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page. And we'll gladly share them with the nation right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, we did receive this beautiful sunrise picture. Nawi Chauti sent in this picture from Park Rainy in KwaZulu-Natal. Good morning, Navi. You can expect some cold conditions, though, this morning with some showers as well, reaching a maximum of 20 degrees, but still it looks like a stunning, magical morning. Appreciate your picture. We'll get into some more pictures a little bit later on. Remember to send them and post them on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page. With regards to those temperatures going into your Thursday, Polokwane 5 minimum, reaching a high of 18. Mbombela 6 and a high of 16 with some rain expected. Pretoria 6:21. Johannesburg 5:19. Maikeng 10:25. Klerksdorp 8:24. Kimberley on 8 minimum, reaching a high of 24 as well. Bloemfontein starting off on a cold 4 degrees, warming up to 21. Richards Bay, some scattered showers expected, 12 minimum, your maximum 17. Pietermaritzburg on 6 minimum, 18 is your maximum. Durban 14:20 with some scattered showers as well. Mthatha 6:20, East London 12:20. Cradock 4 minimum, reaching a high of 22. Port Elizabeth 12 and a high of 19 degrees. George 10:19. Sutherland 6 and a high of 22. Cape Town 13:23, Worcester 8:26, Springbok 14 minimum with a maximum 28, Uppington starting off on 12, also reaching a nice and warm maximum of 28 degrees. And that wraps up your weather and your temperatures for the 6 o'clock bulletin. We'll keep you updated throughout the course of your Feel Good morning, and it is a Feel Good morning. I'll be back with another weather update as well as your traffic at 6:30.
It is a feel-good morning indeed. It's not just any other Thursday. It's Expresso Show's 8th birthday celebration today, and you are joining in on the party by commenting on our social media and wishing us a very happy birthday, with you being the part of the family, right? So we've asked you this morning for all those wonderful wishes so we can get partying, and they've been coming through fast and thick. The first one from Ramoko Nimpalo saying, "Good morning, happy birthday team. For 8 years, you've entertained and educated us. Continue with the fantastic work you do." Colin Eddie Anthony says, says, good morning, Expresso. I want to wish you a happy, awesome birthday to you. Have a blessed day, and thank you for bringing such a fantastic show on our TV screens. Beautiful people. Veronica B. Festa says, happy birthday, 8th birthday to the best show ever. Hashtag Expresso Show. May you continue. Much love to everyone. Why don't you wish us well this morning? Hashtag Expresso Show.
Oh, just look at these beautiful faces. Just give them a blue steel, something hardcore. That's wow. Boom.
Oh, were they prepped?
Norman especially, I love. I have no idea why everyone's calling you Norman, but I was just clearly something is going on. It's the team from 5FM, Sureshni, aka Norman, Nick, who we love, Miss Cosmo, Robbie Cruz. Guys, welcome to the show. Happy birthday for whenever it is, for whatever birthday it is. Thank you so much. So good to have you guys here, and they're going to be with us all morning, dancing in heels. Robbie's about to sing something just now after the break. It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be complete craziness. And then after the break, we're also going to do some fitness. You and Entabiso in heels with Emma Yerster. It should be a treat.
And Robbie.
Ah.
And Robbie.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. And it's our birthday, everybody! We're so excited. And of course, we are having the most incredible morning because we've joined the incredible 5FM to be with us.
Yes.
Now, the last time I checked, it was called the Roger Good Show, but apparently Roger wasn't good to come today. Nick's in the house.
Thank goodness there are people like me to save the day.
Exactly. We're so grateful for that. So thank you so much for being here. What does it mean for you guys to be joining us on our birthday morning?
It's so special, you know, waking up at 4 in the morning, there's nothing better.
I know, right?
No,
One place we'd rather be.
We're really happy. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for being
Roger
here.
took it up so intensely, he went to the emergency ward.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a little bit elaborate, I think.
I think he might have gotten into trouble for that prank call of asking if you could stay over at my place.
And but you said yes. What's the problem?
No, he only got in trouble with his wife there, that's all.
Shareshni, for people that aren't familiar with the 5FM brand, which I don't think are many, but who are your audiences? I mean, you guys have quite a special team going here yourself.
Yeah, I think our audience, 5FM is in the pulse of the young people in South Africa. We know where our young kids are at. We're in the minds of this really amazing generation that are so woke, that are so lit. And I think that's what 5FM has always been. It's about being positive, it's being happy and breathing this young blood of people that just want to live life and the best versions of themselves. And I think the show represents that with everybody and Rog and Nick.
October's going to be a lit month because not only is it our birthday, but it's 5FM's birthday next Saturday. You guys are turning a young 43 years old, right?
Is that right?
Yeah, you didn't even know. Do you guys have any plans for that day, 5FM, that we should be knowing about?
We've got a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. We're doing massive giveaways on air. We've got a huge party in Johannesburg and we'll be connecting with the rest of South Africa as well. So I definitely think, and during the show today on radio, we've got a whole bunch of big announcements that we're going to be making. So you need to be tuned in to find out exactly what's going to go down.
We're available for the giveaways as well.
Do we get included? Well, listen, we're celebrating our 8th birthday. You guys are celebrating your 43rd birthday. Miss Cosmo, when it comes to planning parties, you look like someone that will know how to entertain an 8-year-old and a 43-year-old. So what's the best way to celebrate those different birthdays where everyone will be entertained.
If you want a 43-year-old as well as an 8-year-old, make sure you have snacks and you have a lot of sweets just to get everybody going. But I think just generally good music, good vibes, make sure that everybody's happy. And that's what we're about. That's what 5FM tries to do, and I'm sure you guys as well.
Yeah,
exactly. And Robbie, you know how it goes on the show. You need to be available for anything. Do you have an open mind, and are you available for anything that we might throw at you today? I'm just saying.
Do it, Robbie.
Robbie's our stunt guy.
With Roger, you have to have an open mind, I guess. I think that's the big thing. But, hey, anything goes. I mean, that's you guys just hear what happens on air, but what happens off air is where the real magic lives.
Oh, really? Well, we'd like to
double dare Robbie, please? Everything you're doing, we double dare him today.
Okay, you know what?
We actually have an extra set of heels if you're keen to do some fitness so early in the morning.
I only wear heels over the weekend. No, in the privacy of my own home. No.
But I think because it's our birthday, you can make a concession. Hey?
I will.
There we go. Wonderful.
We go.
We've got fitness, of course. The boys might be wearing some heels as well. In fact, they will be wearing some heels. But 5FM's with us all morning long as TV meets radio, radio meets TV. Why? Because it's our birthday and we are the most good-looking 8-year-olds in the country.
It's time for fitness, and we're doing it with a bit of a twist this Thursday because it's a celebration. Everything with a bit of a twist, literally. Ewan and I, we're trying out fitness in high heels with Emma Yoster. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't shave my legs.
You know,
I could have prepared a little
this
bit
is the
better.
thing. It's our birthday, so we're going to flip the script a little bit now.
Yeah.
We could have done any old normal workout, but where's the fun in that? Even though we have the 5FM crew with us, so we have Emma Yoster. Emma, get in here. Get in here, Emma. We are doing a workout in high heels, showing off the legs. You know, how's it looking?
Leg game.
I am already impressed just with the fact that you guys are still on your feet.
Really?
Okay,
yeah,
then that's a good
very
start.
Impressed.
We love it. We love it. Love it. So listen, what are we going to be doing?
So guys, I thought because it's a celebration today, we had to get our hips moving. And today I just want to loosen things up a bit, give you a good workout, and let's see what you guys can do in these heels.
Let's give a round of applause to Robbie in here, boy! Was that your normal walk?
That was. That's my catwalk walk.
Was that your
one in front of the other, and you just let the bum.
I love how he has nudes.
You got this all figured out.
Okay, let's do this, Emma. Listen, lead it for us. I don't know how this. I can't promise anything.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Okay.
So we're going to start off, and all I want you to do to warm up those hips is a figure of 8 movement. So literally a nice, comfortable position. Don't look so worried. Everything's cool.
I like she says comfortable position.
And then all I want you to do is round those hips out, nice and slow. He's already adding in the arms, which I kind of love.
I'm just trying to balance.
And when you are feeling comfortable, then you are going to add a little arm
Robbie, you
movement.
look beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you. Stop it, Ewan.
You look beautiful,
Guys,
my boy.
how amazing.
Oh, this is
Then,
bucket
guys,
list stuff.
When we
Oh,
are
this
feeling
is
nice and
bucket
comfortable,
list.
I want us to drop all the way down. And then as we come up, you're going to do a little booty pop back.
Woo.
And stand. A little drop and a little booty pop back. Guys, let's turn to the side because I feel like these people are not getting the best version of us right now. So we're dropping and then we are popping.
What are you doing? You can't add. Don't add spice.
I love it, guys. And then just to end off, because I feel like everyone needs a little bit of booty in their lives, I'm going to turn us around, and all I want us to do is a tiny twerk action.
Whoa,
So
okay.
you're turning,
This is not
feet
fair
apart, and you're just twerking. Oh, yeah.
Robbie, you look peachy, boy. Look at those peaches.
There we go.
Look at those peaches.
Ladies, these guys are better than you are.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I love it.
Okay. So one more. Let's go one more. Come.
Okay, one more, but only because you asked, and I think...
No,
what
I
we're
just want
gonna do
Robbie
is-
to get into this.
difficult.
I hear you. So we're going to be walking forward, and all I want you to do is make like you're walking down a catwalk.
Yeah. Oh,
And
Robbie
then
knows
when you
that.
get to the end, I want you to do the sexiest turn of your life. So you're going to walk down, and then you're going to turn, and then you're going to walk back.
What does all of this work? I'm trying to understand.
I
Anyway,
mean,
let's go.
everything.
Okay, let's go.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Come, Robbie,
Let's go. Yes, man. I absolutely love it.
Oh, guys, you know, a little bit of fun, a little bit of birthday celebration as well. Robbie Cruz in the house. Give him a round of applause, man. Good stuff. Emma Yoster as well. Thank you very much. Sorting us out with some laughs this morning. We're going to have a lot of fun, but we're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Need we say any more? Stick around. It's going to be an awesome show. You know that we love
to spread happiness on Expresso. And we've been doing it for now 8 incredible years, and we've got another gift just for you, our viewers, on our birthday day today. So it's time again to stand a chance of winning big with Samsung. We'll be giving away another Samsung Galaxy Note 9 today. Simply go onto our Expresso Facebook page, then comment using hashtag Galaxy Note 9 and tell us 2 of the awesome features of the brand new game-changing hashtag Galaxy Note 9 that helps you take the perfect picture, just like you and Tropica took at the aquarium experience yesterday. And keep a lookout for the insert a little bit later on the show to get some answers and a little bit of inspiration for yourself. And it might be your lucky day where you take home a remarkable Samsung Galaxy Note 9 valued at 18,000 Rand. So right now, go onto our Facebook page, comment on that post and make sure you enter, and all of those terms and conditions do apply and can be found on our website. You have up until 12 p.m. today to enter.
Well, still to come on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we're celebrating our birthday. I loved that little workout in heels. 5FM is with us the entire morning long, but it's also Throwback Thursday, and we're throwing back to one of the earlier episodes on Expresso, where Kat and Graham take part in a sumo wrestling competition.
Woo, guys, that sounds crazy. And then, of course, we also have our performer, Lady X, in studio. We're going to get to know her a little bit better, but we'll see you after the break.
The Note 9 is a game changer with more power than you need until this happens.
Flight 291 has been delayed.
And you need a charge. And all the plugs are taken in. Oh, well, there you go. But why have a remote control for a phone? That's why. Perfect. And who needs a terabyte of storage?
We got it? No. Oh.
Unless... right. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. 5FM's in the house. We're celebrating our birthday today, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Now, Graham, we are throwing back today. It's Throwback Thursday, and I mentioned a little bit earlier on in the week that one of my favorite throwbacks for Expresso, our earlier episodes, was when we were in the London 2012 Olympics. Do you remember that? And Expresso did something called the Expresso Olympics, and Kat and Graham got involved in some sumo wrestling. This is hilarious. Check it out.
It got real quick.
Get set. Go. And it's a down. You've got to pin him. You've got to pin him. He's up. Okay, you know what? He's not up. Graham, 0. Kat, 1. Round 2. Bing, 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 bing. Go. Just don't fall off the balcony, guys. It looks like Graham's busy undressing Kat. Okay, 2 points. Does it count because he's not on his back?
Yeah, he's on his back.
He's on his back. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't even need another round. Katlego, you are our
Can we send a shout out to Kat, please,
Gotta
man?
send a shout out. Graham, I gotta tell you, you sucked in that challenge. Like proper. But I want you guys to go to the YouTube challenge, or rather YouTube page. Go and type in Graham Kat Sumo Wrestling. You have to watch the end where you're trying to get up and then Kat does one more on top of you. It was amazing.
I'm always lovely, guys. Have you ever put the sumo suit on?
Yes.
Over the weekend at home?
Yeah, the weekend at home. Come on, you've always wanted to see me in heels, my boy,
I just wanted to see your calves, man.
I always see you on TV. I just want to touch you sometimes.
It was a rough night in the UEFA Champions League. That's why the bromance is so strong tonight. Guys, it's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us, man. And thanks thanks for the heels on
for you, my man. Anytime.
Well, listen, we are getting to know our performer, Lady X, a little bit better. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are, of course, celebrating our birthday, but we also have a wonderful performance coming up from you. So what we like to do is play a little game of rapid-fire questions. We're going to put a couple of seconds on the clock, and you need to answer the first thing that comes to mind. So are you ready?
I don't know. I'm really scared.
No, nothing to be scared of. So we can put the clock on. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
A favorite musician?
Whitney Houston.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Coachella.
Ooh, who's your celebrity crush?
My boyfriend.
Okay. Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Breakfast, lunch, or supper?
Breakfast.
Bread, pasta, or potatoes?
Neither.
Okay. Red or white wine?
Red.
Your nickname?
X.
Okay. What time do you go to bed?
When my brain stops working overtime.
Okay. Generally, what time is that, more or less?
Oh God, probably like 2.
Oh, you're early morning. Okay. And then one thing most people don't know about you.
I am stressed most of the time.
Okay. Are rats cute? That's a question.
Ew.
No, I don't think so either. Favorite series?
Anything Marvel.
Anything Marvel. Last person you texted?
My manager.
Okay. Your favorite movie?
Anything Marvel.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Oh, well, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Anything Marvel. Lady X, I have to ask you, talk me through this gorgeous look, because you look like a character from Marvel.
You know, I really believe that I'm like the South African Wonder Woman.
You are.
Like, I give everything an African twist, and I am proudly African, proudly South African in everything I wear. So I'm closer, so I always try to bring beadwork in everything I do. But most of the time, I just dress how I feel. Like, however I feel, I just put it on and make it work, honey.
You look phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
Now let's talk about the name Lady X. That sounds like a name from a Marvel movie. You love Marvel.
I
but
do.
Where did the name Lady X come from?
The name Lady X comes from when I studied in Cape Town, I used to perform, right? And I mean, I come from jazz. So when I would perform, I still didn't have a name. I was just Olisa, that girl with the big voice. And then a lot of people would say, gosh, you know, you're such a lady. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And then, okay. And then they go, but when you get on stage, something else happens to you. There's like a little X Factor situation that happens. And then Lady started happening, X started happening, and then Lady X happened.
Thank you,
and
Princess.
the first single I ever did was with Mo Flava. It was titled Shivumba. And they were like, dude, what name do we put on here? And then everybody in studio was just like, Lady X. And I couldn't get rid of it after that.
Well, it's sticking. You're all kinds of amazing Lady X. And you know what?
Mama.
Your debut album,
Yes.
you released it during Women's Month.
I
Let's
did.
talk about your debut album. How exciting.
It is probably one of the most stressful, anxiety-ful things I've ever done in my life. But it's something I've always wanted to do. And it's a dream come true. And when I released Love, Life, Complicated, I wanted to dedicate it to, you know, women. Because I was raised by a single mother, and my music is inspired by women. Okay. It's inspired by, you know, the fact that they go through so much pain and joy and love and life, and it's complicated. Hence, it's titled Love, Life, Complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is complicated, but it sounds amazing. I mean, I can't wait to get to know you a little bit better throughout the show.
We will,
to hear
we will.
Lady X perform. So if you've just tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, don't go anywhere. We are celebrating our birthday. 5FM's here to celebrate their birthday. And we have the gorgeous Lady X in studio to perform for us a little bit later.
In the national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa says his special envoys on investment have already held 150 meetings with investors in total, visiting Johannesburg, Cape Town and 9 countries in 5 months. With 31,914 flights in 2017, the route between Cape Town and Johannesburg was the 9th busiest between 2 airports in the world last year. The busiest in 2017 was the route between Jeju Island and Seoul's International Airport, with 64,991 flights. On the international front, health workers combating an Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo have been severely injured after being attacked by angry residents who believe the virus is not real. More than 100 people have died since the start of the outbreak 2 months ago. And then finally, British Prime Minister Theresa May has defended her Brexit plans at a Tory party meeting yesterday and said that she was confident that she could clinch a deal with the EU. Well, that was your 6:30 news update. I'll have a full bulletin for you at the top of the hour.
Quickly touching on the sporting headlines in cricket, the Proteas sealed an ODI series victory over Zimbabwe last night as they won the second ODI in Bloem by 120 runs. That third and final ODI takes place in Paarl this coming Saturday. Then in football, locally, it was a low-scoring night in the ABSA Premiership yesterday. Mamelodi Sundowns and Bloem Celtic playing out to a goalless draw. Leopards beat Baraka 1-0, while Pirates, their match with Golden Arrows, finished goalless. Well, there were plenty of goals in the UEFA Champions League as Tottenham Hotspur's progression to the knockout round of the Champions League suffered another blow last night as they lost 4-2 to Barcelona. Also in action, Napoli beat Liverpool 1-0, while PSG thrashed Red Star Belgrade 6-1. We'll expand on all of those on the top of the hour. We round off now with tennis. World number 9 Kevin Anderson advanced to the round of 16 at the Japan Open yesterday. Australia's Matthew Ebden by 2-1. That's where we leave it for now.
Well, let's get your Thursday morning underway by taking a first look at what to expect on the roads. In Gauteng and Bedfordview, there's a stationary vehicle. It's on the N3 southbound at Van Buren Road, causing that left lane to be blocked. Please approach with caution. And moving to Cape Town in Gugulethu on the N2 inbound, there's also a stationary vehicle. This one's before Borchards Quarry Road, obstructing the left shoulder. Please keep a lookout for that. We'll have another traffic update in half an hour.
More than a club, more than an appliance brand. Defy.
Now, we've asked you to send through those beautiful sunrise photos. So we say thank you to Bruce van Vieren this morning, who sent us this beautiful sunrise from Margate in KZN. If you're there today, you can expect warm conditions with partly cloud cover and reaching a maximum of 19 degrees. But looking at the rest of the country, your temperatures starting off in Polokwane, a cool 5 can be expected with a high of 18. Mbombela 6 reaching a high of 16. Pretoria 621, Johannesburg 519, Mahikeng 10 with a high of 25. It's sunny in Klerksdorp 8 with a high of 24. Kimberley 824, Bloemfontein 4 with a high of 21. If you're in Richards Bay, 12's your minimum, 17 your maximum. Pietermaritzburg 6 with a high of 18. We're expecting some rain and some partly cloudy conditions in Durban, a low of 14, a high of 20. Mthatha 6 with a high of 20. East London 12 reaching a high of 20. Cradock 4 with a high of 22. Port Elizabeth 19 with a high. George 10 reaching a high of 19. If you're in Sutherland, 6 your minimum, 22 your maximum. Cape Town 13 reaching a high of 23. Partly cloudy conditions in Worcester, 8 with a high of 26. Springbok 14 with a high of 28. And Uppington 12 reaching a high of 28 degrees Celsius. We'll have another weather update for you in half an hour.
All right, you're still with your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso on SABC3. It's a Feel Good episode today because it's our birthday. 8 years, that's right. We are turning all of 8 years old. We're turning things upside down with the Med team from 5FM. Coming up after the break, we have movies releasing tomorrow that you can check out.
Absolutely, man. It's madness. It's madness. I just want to say from my side, I haven't connected with you after that little high heel workout. You looked every bit woman, my friend. Thank you very much. It was beautiful.
I know. Even in high heels, have you seen this man? It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You're not built for TV in that way.
Bro, it was good. Listen, stick around for a whole lot more fun. We've got an entire show still left. We're going to also be jumping into the kitchen. Some cake pops on order. Why not? We'll show you how to put it. We'll maybe put these guys to work as well. Stick around.
Okay. Crap, I still need to put jewelry on. What time am I going on? Just before 7. Okay. What time is it now? No idea.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on SABC3. The lovely Sharishni Ryder from 5FM is with us this morning as we're about to get into our local entertainment news.
Yeah, that's right. Sush, you're in for a treat with the entertainment news this morning. The first one is something Soweto. I mean, we all love him. He broke in last year into the music industry, and he's done such amazing things. He's made such great waves all over the place, but he's had some run-ins with the law when he was younger. You know, him and his friends were arrested for a robbery a couple of years ago, but he's come out saying, you know, he's very thankful for his community that have embraced him, that understand that, you know, he was young and made some mistakes as a young person, and now he's reformed his life. He's come out saying he's reformed his life, he's doing such amazing things, and in fact his criminal record has been wiped off.
Really?
Because apparently they're saying that, you know, he's now an upstanding member of society that's doing really, really well for the community, and he's proving that he's learned from his mistakes and he's actually ready to move on into a more positive space in his life. And I think that's such an amazing story.
That's pretty important because, I mean, if you know what he's like, he's such a humble human being and he's so honest and forthcoming. And I think for youngsters who look up to his music and who he stands for, we're also telling young kids, it's okay, you do make mistakes, but there's the opportunity for a learning moment and to recover properly, and he's done it great.
And one of my favorite quotes from Oscar Wilde is, he says, every sinner has a past. In fact, every sinner has a future. Every saint has a past.
Yes. And what I always like saying while we're on that note of quotes is, you are not the sum of your mistakes.
100%.
So that doesn't complete and conclude you. Oh man, we're bringing the quotes through. Second story. Now this one is not so positive. It's on a less positive note. It's Sasha Martiningo. In fact, you've worked with Sasha Martiningo at 5FM.
Yes, correct.
Such a talented broadcaster.
I know, and I think it's a story that's been making headlines since like the day before and yesterday, and we have heard that his current radio station has parted ways with Sasha.
Yes, that's right.
And I think for where we are in our current climate in our country, just like how something Soweto made his difference, I think it's an opportunity for Sasha to do the same. And I think he has apologized, etc. But I think we all need to sit back and just reevaluate how we speak and the language and the tone we use in the country, and to be cognizant of what is acceptable and what isn't. It is the 21st century. We know what South Africa has been through.
We need to be a little more sensitive
100%
in our speech. And just to give a bit of context in terms of what happened there, Sasha Martiningo was fired from his radio station Hot 91.9 FM after he referred to Julius Malema, the EFF leader, as a monkey. You know, he said that they quote, and people still listen to this monkey, referring to Mr. Julius Malema. Now, the station said that notwithstanding the presenter's immediate and unreserved apology, the station has forthwith elected to remove him from all involvement with the radio station with immediate effect. Furthermore, the station hereby issues a public apology to Mr. Malema and deeply regrets any adverse inference that the conduct of the presenter has had. Now, he's taken to Twitter, Sasha Martiningo, saying, "I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but I stand by what I said. Anyone, irrespective of race, color, creed, religion, gender, who disrespects a woman is a monkey." So, you know, probably no ill intention with the remarks, but like what you're saying, it's just being sensitive and making sure that you are aware of what you're saying and what the impact of that is to the people that you're broadcasting to.
We're certainly living in some interesting times, but that was our local entertainment news. The team from 5FM, they're hanging out with us the whole morning as we celebrate our 8th birthday. 5FM, they're celebrating their birthday next weekend, so it's just one big party, so do not miss out on anything on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Oh man, it's such an awesome celebration. I can't believe it.
Hashtag Expresso birthday.
8 years old today, man, and how awesome to celebrate with the team of 5FM as well, man. But listen, something else that's quite exciting. In tonight's episode of Winner Home, the design duos reveal their very first completed room as the first design challenge comes to an end. Now, who will the judges favor when they are finally allowed to see the completed rooms, and which design duo will be awarded the first challenge win? That's the question.
I can't believe it's up and running already. Yeah, so you can catch all of the action, and there is a lot of action and drama tonight at 7:30 right here on SABC3. And don't forget to enter the competition, and there are a multitude of opportunities to win. Amazing prizes weekly, as well, of course, as the grand prize of a fully decorated luxury home valued at over 3 million rand. That's insane.
That is a prize of a lifetime. Now, to enter, all you need to do is visit privateproperty.co.za/winnerhome and vote for your favorite design duo. It's as easy as that.
This coming Thursday on Winner Home, the design contestants rush to complete the rooms of their first challenge. Will they make it in time before the deadline? And what will the judges think of their efforts?
Sure, looks like something's missing in this room.
Plus, stand in line to win amazing weekly prizes and your chance of winning the grand prize, your very own home. Catch Winner Home, Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on SABC3. The stage is yours. Winner Home, proudly brought to you by Capitec and Private Property. Grand prize luxury penthouse apartment by Bowen Properties.
Well, it's time for us to take a look at what's happening in the world of movies. But before we do that, let's quickly get caught up as to what's currently happening with the South African box office.
Hollywood brought you huge snowy Sasquatches and half-pint Kevin Hart's. Here's where we put our money at the movies last weekend. Take your vows and your bows, Valak. The Nun spends its last week of 4 in 5th. Anna Kendrick ditches the pitches but learns snitches catch stitches in the intriguing A Simple Favor, opening 4th. And it might be fair to call Rowan Atkinson a has-been in more ways than one. Still, Johnny English strikes again, is 2 down to 3rd. Zendaya is Michi, LeBron James is Gwangi, and Channing Tatum is Migo, and they're all plenty big fun in Small Foot, opening 2nd. And it overused touchy-feely plot lines and underused Tiffany Haddish calling Kevin Hart more things like burnt leprechaun. Night School's unsurprisingly 1st.
The guy that does the voiceovers for the box office. It's absolutely lit.
I want phone up. Oh, okay. I thought I was in trouble for a second. No, then in that case, I love him.
It is you, JP Sebastian,
surprise,
in the house, everybody. Listen, you look like you've just come back from Hawaii or something. Do I need to say hello? How your shit is quite...
Oh, the shit. I thought just like, I thought you could tell that I was eating a lot on holiday or something.
No, never. I would never allude to that.
The shirt is I purposely wear it because I find it hideous.
Do you?
But for some reason, a lot of people love it.
Well, we love it. We're here for it. Something we're also here for is movies. The Forgiven. It's the story of our own Desmond Tutu.
If you couldn't guess by looking at his Halloween get up there, because actually he's wearing a prosthetic nose, as you can see.
No, we can definitely see that. No, I thought the nose was real. Everything else was fake. Kidding.
Forrest Whitaker plays Desmond Tutu, and he's an Oscar winner. He won for The Last King of Scotland, you remember?
He was brilliant.
And I love him. He's a good actor. In this, he plays Desmond as... in this phase of trying to form the TRC, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. He gets lured, if you will, to a prison by a prisoner who is one of these ex-flak blast type guys.
Yeah.
And he has in his head that humans in their nature are just evil, but he's sitting on a certain amount of information that might be useful to Tutu in a case that he's working on, and Tutu believes that obviously everyone's a child of God and everyone can be saved, so they sort of go head-to-head like that about what is the essential nature of a man. Yeah. Eric Bana on the other side is also an excellent actor. Watch Munich by Steven Spielberg, one of his best movies. And so, yeah, but for me, why do we need like foreigners to do these roles?
I know. The thing is, do they sell the fact that they are South African? Do they come across as South African?
A lot of the time they're not bad. And obviously I think the Afrikaner accent is a bit easier to do. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, the nose is doing most of the work and Forrest Whitaker's kind of fumbling at times.
Yeah.
And I mean, for a movie like this, you can't have 12 seconds of cloth-out total in 2 hours of film where Desmond Tutu is speaking to other black people. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
These are talented actors, make them do some work or get a South African to play these roles. So
100%.
not the movie that I was looking for such an important subject.
I agree with you 100%. All right, the next movie we're looking at is Tom Hardy in Venom. I am excited. I hope that you're going to say good things about this.
What kind of excitement is that, by the way?
Tom Hardy!
Of course.
Yes.
Like, whenever Tom Hardy does something new, everyone's like, oh, he's going to be so weird in this. He's going to transform himself in some sort of way. But no, much the same as, I suppose, Bane. He's just going to cover his face in a mask and then...
Oh, okay.
No, he's a great actor, and I love him dearly. But I have not seen this. I will say, though, that... in fact, no, I should tell you a bit about what it's about. So a space symbiote attaches to... Symbiote being the sort of, like, I don't know, bacterial sentient creature attaches itself to a human being, Eddie Brock, who is a journalist who is sort of the antithesis of Spider-Man. Venom is kind of an evil guy, kind of a self-interested, I think, is more of the creature that he is. So he has to live with this creature that has its own motivations attached to his body. And at the same time, you've got Riz Ahmed, who's also an excellent actor, who is the force for evil in this, and he has his own kind of symbiote that they want to weaponize this technology. Unfortunately for this movie, a lot of critics are not saying the nicest things about it.
Really?
Words like, I've been reading some of the reviews because I haven't seen it myself, and words like complete failure. And it looks like 1996 was the worst thing I think I read. Tom Hardy, in fact, came out the other day and said that his favorite parts, 30 or 40 minutes, were cut from the movie. So he's not even standing for Venom right now.
Horrible. Oh, my word.
Hey,
well, I think it's worth a watch.
I think some people, you know, like a lot of people with all these superhero movies, we get some sort of fatigue and then we hit a point and we're like, okay, this is the one we're going to dump on.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a bloodletting. It's probably okay. But I think when you have a million superhero movies preceding it, you realize that a lot of them were okay, so you want to hate one in particular.
Yeah.
Maybe make up your own mind. I know
Well, the standard's already been set, so if this is not going to be good, we are going to judge it. Well, coming up a little bit later on, JP does provide us a review of the movie, The House with Clocks in Its Walls. That would drive me crazy. I'm just saying. All the time.
Right, so that's our movie news. Right now, jumping into the kitchen with something absolutely delicious. We're celebrating our 8th birthday for Expresso. 5FM is also celebrating their birthday this month. They don't want to tell us how old they are, okay? But we're going to be putting you guys to the test a little bit, right? We're making cake pops. We have our Be Well cooking canola baking spray that we're going to be using. Now, this is the thing. School holidays at the moment. All right, this is great for the kids like you guys who's on holiday all the time. Making this kind of thing, which is fantastic. So I'm going to put you to work. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. How's the baking, cooking skills there?
I don't know.
We don't know how it's going to come off. This is not a space that I know really well.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, look at me. Do I look like I know what's happening here?
You look beautiful. You look beautiful. You know, that's great. So, Robbie, you look a little bit on edge, dude. So it's okay. Don't worry. We put through the high heels thing already. so we're going to start making our cake pops. Now, there's some sugar. So pop the butter in there quickly. There's some butter.
All of it.
That is butter, yes.
No, not all of it.
Yes, all of it. Wow. All of it. And start creaming the butter and the sugar together.
Okay, go and do that.
Okay.
That's actually the hardest job,
first
dude.
one.
I can't believe you make us do that.
Okay, must I do it?
Come, you have to get it in there.
Oh, am I supposed to work?
Come on, Kazi, you know your mom's watching today. No. You gotta make her proud. You gotta make her proud.
Get it in there.
She's gonna be so embarrassed when she sees this.
Work it.
Come on, get it in there.
Robbie,
Strong hand.
And then, but also come join me in here.
So what you can do, Ms. Cosmo, get the eggs in there as well. So that's the wet ingredients. You have to cream it, boy. Let's go. Come on, put some muscle into it, man.
Inside. Okay, now mix now.
I'm mixing.
Yeah.
Just put everything in there.
Mengelmoes.
Inside. Oh, there you go,
look at that.
Robbie.
Look at that. We got it going.
You're training well,
That's it. I'm going to reach over. There's some vanilla essence in there as well.
Yes.
And we have a touch of milk. There we go. They're coming together, Robbie. Come on, man.
So I hope my wife's watching.
Should I throw this in there?
No. That is baking powder. That can go into the dry ingredients.
See, I don't know what's going on here.
And just a pinch of, just give me a pinch
Where's
of
the urgency, dude? Where's the urgency?
Pinch of what?
I just want to put a pinch of something.
The keyword is Be Well, SMS that to 33728. These are the ones we're trying to make, all right? These ones over here.
I don't know if we're going to get that far.
Listen, so once you get the wet ingredients nicely mixed, let's throw it in there. Okay. Throw all of it in there. Let's just go, okay? Let's just go. For the sake of TV. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use our canola, Be Well canola baking spray, and we have a little cake tin over here. Just give it a bit of a spray there, yes.
We can use this thing.
No,
all right.
That's only later.
Let's get in there.
Okay, go.
Let's get in there. Dude.
You're a little bit of an eager beaver, hey?
Yeah, but you're not doing anything,
Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. So what you're going to do is, once that's come together nicely, you're going to put it in there. You're going to bake in the oven for about 40 minutes or so, up until it's done at 180 degrees.
Awesome.
You've got some melted chocolate as well that you're going to just do over a bain-marie. You know what bain-marie is? Yes?
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. Then, when it comes out and it cools down, look at that, man.
Yes,
you
when
crumble
boy.
it. You see
Yes,
the cake here.
Papa.
All right, Robbie, that's good. That's good, boy.
Careful.
That's good. So you're going to pop it in there, not now. But now we need to make the actual cake pop. So grab yourself a handful.
Okay.
Just like that. And then you start just creating. You have to ball it now.
Okay.
You have to ball it, and you'll see it comes into a nice little round. Just like that.
Okay.
A bolletji. You have a little stick.
It's just fun.
And then you would go about drizzling your chocolate over it.
All right.
Just like that. You see now, how easy was that? These
No, you
things
gotta
look
put
so,
it in there first.
They look so
No,
fancy.
you gotta drizzle it over.
You drizzle it over. It looks
have
so
a stick?
fancy when you see it in the shops and stuff, but it's actually so easy to make. So like that.
Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. Let's hope mine doesn't fall off. And then you make sure you can completely cut. I'm gonna do yours.
No, I'm waiting for the tea.
No, I think. Oh,
And then that is one way. It's messy, but it's delicious. You see now?
Oh, chocolate.
That's how you make cake pops using our Be Well canola baking spray. The keyword is Be Well, SMS that to 3372, and check it out on our website as well, expressoshow.com. That's a nice ball, dude.
I'm getting there.
That's
I'm
a
getting
nice
there.
ball,
I'm
man.
getting
You
there.
see?
I'm gonna win this cake pop challenge.
Look what's happening.
Oh, dude, it is fun, man. Be Well to 3372. Get in there, and now you can sort of eat it as well. Have fun. 5FM in the house, everyone.
Well, we are taking the quickest of breaks. Nick Hammond from 5FM, he's with us. He's enjoying his coffee so far, but can we get you something to eat?
Yeah, like legitimately, please. I really want that donut.
Oh, Princess will sort you out. It's on its way.
Still coming up after the break, Miss World South Africa experiences and explores the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I've got one, and I can tell you now it's amazing.
And then, of course, we need some music on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Lady X, she is ready. She is ready to perform, and she's going to do that after the break. There we go.
Enjoy a moment in between with McCafe. See you after the break. Just in case I'm off key.
Just listen to that laugh. Look at that smile. You are just the most gorgeous thing. So incredibly talented. Lady X is here to celebrate our birthday. It does feel like a birthday
Well,
when you are here.
look,
Thank
I'm
you
just
so
happy
much,
to be
girl.
here. I'm trying to celebrate every single day I can. Every single time I can perform for people like you.
Oh, man.
That look at people.
Not for me, for
but
you.
every single time I get to perform for
you.
you guys, it's a celebration for me.
Oh, man, I love it. We're going to give you just a little taste. I think you have exploded onto the scene this year, and this song is definitely, I think, a jewel in the crown. Here is Lady X with Igugulami.
In the national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa says his special envoys on investment have already held 150 meetings with investors in total, visiting Johannesburg, Cape Town and 9 countries in 5 months. Ramaphosa updated members of parliament yesterday on one of his earliest economic interventions as president, the team of special envoys on investment aiming to raise over 1 trillion rand in new investments over 5 years. Meanwhile, the World Bank sees growth in 2019 remaining subdued as high unemployment constrains domestic demand. With 31,914 flights in 2017, the route between Cape Town and Johannesburg was the 9th busiest between 2 airports in the world last year. This is according to the Air Transport Action Group. The route was beaten, or rather has beaten, the one between Beijing and Shanghai in 10th place. The busiest airport pair in 2017 was the route between Jeju Island and Seoul's International Airport, with 64,991 flights. The aviation industry in South Africa supports about 472,000 jobs and contributes some 134 billion rand to the country's gross domestic product. Now moving further abroad, health workers combating an Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo have been severely injured after being attacked by angry residents who believe the virus is not real. 4 local health workers from the Red Cross were attacked in the city of Butembo as they were transporting dead bodies for burial. Burial by health workers is often difficult for families to accept, especially as traditional rites include contact with dead bodies. More than 100 people have died since the start of the outbreak 2 months ago. And then finally, British Prime Minister Theresa May defended her Brexit plans at the Tory party meeting yesterday and said that she was confident that she could clinch a deal with the EU. On the other side of the English Channel, the 27 EU heads of state will meet to discuss a possible Brexit deal over dinner in Brussels on October the 17th, ahead of a regular summit the following day, which May will also attend. The president of the EU Council, Donald Tusk, hopes that she will then agree to a final withdrawal treaty offer. Well, that was your 7 o'clock news update, and news just in. Graham Richards is missing, so somebody else by the name of Robbie Cruz will be doing the sport. That's what happens.
Well, if he's going to take my job, I'm going to take his for the morning. The Proteas, they sealed an ODI series victory over Zimbabwe last night. This was as they won the second ODI in Bloemfontein by 120 runs. Now, Dale Steyn, he was a surprise hero of the night as his 60-run knock helped South Africa post 198 all-out. And that was before the bowlers did their part. That was to bundle the victors out for a measly 78 runs. The Proteas, they'll be eyeing a whitewash series victory. That's when the 3rd and final ODI takes place in Paarl on Saturday. Over to soccer news. It was a low-scoring night to the Absa Premiership yesterday. Only 2 goals were scored in the 4 matches played. Now, defending champions, or defending league champions rather, Mamelodi Sundowns, they couldn't find a way to break down Bloem Celtic as their clash at the Dr. Molamela Stadium finished as a goalless draw. Elsewhere, Leopards, they beat Baraka 1-0. Chipper, they needed 1 goal to beat Free State Stars, while Orlando Pirates, they were held to a goalless draw with Golden Arrows. Not an ideal result for the Sea Robbers. In staying with soccer news, Tottenham Hotspur's progression to the knockout round of the Champions League had suffered another blow last night. This was as they lost 4-2 to Spanish champions Barcelona. Goals from Coutinho, Rakitic and Messi sunk Spurs, which leaves them 3rd in Group B without a single point so far. Also in action, Napoli, they beat Liverpool 1-0. PSG thrashed Red Star Belgrade 6-1, while Inter Milan edged PSV Eindhoven 2-1 in the other clash. And then lastly, in tennis news, world number 9, Kevin Anderson, he advanced the round of 16 at the Japan Open yesterday. This is he beat Australia's Matthew Ebden by 2-1, and Anderson had a fight on his hands, let me tell you, as he lost the opening set 6-4, but the South African rallied back to see out the match by winning the next 2 sets 7-6 and 6-2 in the round of 16. Now, Anderson will come up next, of course, in the round of 16 against America's Frances Tiafoe today.
Thank you, Robbie. Let's get into your roads and traffic for the second time this morning, just after 7 o'clock. In KwaZulu-Natal, Durban South, there's been a multi-vehicle accident, and that's on the N2 northbound after Higginson Highway, obstructing the left lane. Please approach there with caution. And heading over to Cape Town Observatory on the N2 inbound, there's been an accident after Settlers Way ramp, causing the left lane to be blocked. Please approach there with caution as well, and plan your route accordingly this morning. If you're still heading out on the roads, please drive with care.
More than a club, more than an appliance brand. Defy.
Right, just before we get into your weather and your temperatures, we've asked you to send in some of your pictures showing us what it looks like in your parts of the world. We received this beautiful picture from Moses Ramahuma, who sent us this beautiful sunrise picture from Umhlanga in KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much, Moses. You can expect rather chilly conditions with a bit of morning showers expected as well, reaching a maximum of 19 degrees. Looks like a bit of a chilly day ahead for KwaZulu-Natal today. But remember, you can still show us what it looks like in your parts of the world. We'd love to see and share it with the nation right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Take those pictures and post it on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page, and we'll gladly share it. Right, to your temperatures for your Thursday. Polokwane starting off on 5 minimum, reaching a high of 18 degrees. Mbombela 6:16 with rain expected today. Pretoria 6:21, Johannesburg 5:19, Maikeng 10:25, Klerksdorp 8 and a high of 24 degrees. Kimberley on 8 minimum, also reaching a mild 24. Bloemfontein starting off cool on 4 degrees, but warming up to 21 later on today. Richards Bay, some scattered showers expected, 12 minimum, your maximum 17. Pietermaritzburg 6:18. Durban 14:20 with scattered showers expected. Mthatha 6:20. East London 12 and a high of 20. Cradock starting off on 4 minimum, reaching a high of 22. Port Elizabeth 12:19. George 10 and a high of 19. Sutherland starting off on 6 minimum, reaching a high of 22. Cape Town 13:23. Worcester 8:26. Springbok 14:28. And Uppington on 12 minimum, also reaching a maximum of 28 degrees. That's a wrap of your weather and your temperatures as well as your traffic. We'll bring you another update in half an hour's time.
It's a great morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. It's not just any random Thursday, it's our birthday. And as you can hear in the background, 5FM is also in the building. It's a mad morning. They also celebrate their birthday next week, Saturday. And we've asked you to show us some love on social media. Some tweets have been coming through on there with the hashtag Expresso birthday. And here's one from Amarita saying, "Happy birthday, Expresso birthday. Congratulations to every single member of staff and all the wonderful hosts. You guys do a great job every day and represent South Africa so well. Best wishes from an international fan." Thank you so much, Amarita. Really beautiful wishes there coming through. Fiona's just having a good laugh, really, at our birthday and laughing at myself, you, and Robbie with Emma Yoster's fitness workout in high heels. Here's another birthday wish from Durbanite saying, "Happy birthday, my friends. Truly blessed. The show is growing from strength to strength each and every day. Much love from hashtag Durban." Why don't you hashtag it? Let us know what you think we should know for our birthday today. Hashtag Expresso birthday.
Well, we are taking the quickest of breaks on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Make sure those coffee cups are filled up, because when we get back, we're going to get to know Miss World SA a little bit better and how she's experiencing the Galaxy Note 9.
Celebrate. And we are celebrating. That is a combination. We're celebrating our birthday and so many other birthdays on Expresso after the break.
Don't take credit. Unexpected coming from a bank. But just think about it. Using credit to finance a flashy lifestyle to show that you've arrived won't help you live better. What's new today is old tomorrow, except for the debt that you still have to pay. But do take credit to renovate your home, buy a more reliable car, or pay for your children's education. If that's your goal, then Capitec will help you realize your dreams. Because living better starts when you get credit for the right reasons.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso. We're celebrating our 8th birthday. We have the team from 5FM in studio, and somewhere around studio, the happy birthday letters are floating around.
It does all actually add up. It does. It actually adds up.
It does.
Oh, so we've all been having an awesome time with our very own Samsung Galaxy Note 9 phones. They are game changers. And yesterday, you and Tabiso had even more fun taking some pretty incredible imagery at the Cape Town Aquarium. Let's take a look.
The Samsung Note 9, this baby over here, has got everyone talking, and after a very successful launch on Expresso Morning Show, the Samsung Note 9 has incredible camera capabilities. That's what we figured out with the S Pen and the remote capability as well. So we figured, you know, why not try it out in a real-life scenario?
That's right. Well, seeing as I've never been to the aquarium, it's my first time here, we thought, what better place to put it to the test than in a place with all the big fish and bursts of color.
Definitely swimming with a big fish today. Yeah, baby.
Are you ready to play?
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
Underwater selfie, ready?
The really amazing thing is just the ability to take a selfie.
And remote to control it with the S Pen.
Oh man,
baby, that's
this is so insane. Let's do it one more time.
So, dude, how was your first visit to the V&A Aquarium?
Ah, man, really awesome. But I've also had so much fun playing with the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I mean, I think I've found my new best friend.
Really? What about me, man? I'm like, seriously?
The one thing that stood out for me, I have to tell you, is the selfie mode where you've got that flaw detection. That is just amazing, because there's nothing worse than taking a selfie and then having to go and manufacture it afterwards. This detects your flaws, it corrects them, makes you look amazing.
So what's your biggest flaw then, dude? I'm waiting to hear.
My pimples.
Really? But what I also love is the scene optimizer. So you're literally looking at something, and what the phone does, it really takes in everything as close to as the eye can actually see it. So when you're going to be looking back at those pictures, you'll be like, it's almost as if you're there.
Again,
it's so clear, it's beautiful, it's crystal.
I have to tell you that dual aperture is like a life changer, because it doesn't matter what the type of lighting is that you're shooting in, the phone optimizes and creates really good lighting. It captures it in a beautiful, beautiful way.
It does, but I think my single most favorite part of the Galaxy Note 9 must be the S Pen and the remote capability. The fact that you can seamlessly swap between the front and the back camera, which looks absolutely fantastic.
At the click of a button. How's
Wait,
that?
can I whip out mine as well? It just goes in there, bam, store simply.
I mean,
man, I feel so tech savvy.
I know.
Are you tech savvy?
Let's go play some more.
Hey.
The Note 9 is a game changer with more power than you need. But why have a remote control for a phone? That's why. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
Oh man, you just missed the streamers scaring the living daylights out of it. It's going to be okay, girl.
What? I didn't expect it. Never expected it.
If the little headdress, the tiara didn't give it away, it is our birthday, so we really are having an awesome time today. And having an awesome time with our Galaxy Note 9. There's mine sitting on the table just waiting for me.
We had such an awesome time, man. We really did.
Is it possible to... I mean, can I ask you guys just single out one feature, please?
Would first admire this beautiful picture.
Just admire.
This is the picture that I love most. It's that giant spider crabs.
And how freaky is that?
And this was taken in seriously low light, which is amazing. I mean, the aquarium is dark, obviously, so you can get...
amazing.
But
it's incredible, man.
My favorite is, you know, you often go to events, you're in low lighting situations, and then your pictures usually come out grainy, but not with the Note 9. It is unbelievable.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was really awesome.
And I think what made it so easy, why we were able to capture these...
Oh, look at that! That's cool,
is the S Pen, and what is nice, it's always on hand. I mean, it clicks out, it's amazing, and then you have the remote capability of taking those pictures, so you can put your phone down, especially if you have the stand. You can seamlessly swap between the front camera and the rear camera as well. I mean, if we just do, there's the rear camera, look at that. Bam, swapping,
photo capture,
swapping. It's amazing, and then you can capture it as well.
The
which
nice
is
thing about that, and that I liked, is that, you know, other phones, you've got the self-timer. So what you do is you place the phone on...
And then run.
And then you have to run. And then sometimes it shoots before you've even sat and got your pose ready. But this just means, your little part or your little, like, Make my cheekbones stand out.
I was amazed at how you didn't have a flaw to correct. You know?
Well,
I'd
let
say
me
that.
tell you the secret of that. So the secret of that is that the phone's got what's called flaw detection. And what it does is when you take a selfie, sometimes you often have to take a photo and have to find an app where you correct your little pimples here and there. Whereas what you do with this, you take the selfie, it will pick up that I've got 2 pimples and it might correct them.
And it might.
Well, I've got like 3, but like, yeah, it'll correct them all.
You took us down that road, man. You took us down. Lee, I noticed you brought yours in a sock because you are so scared. You love it.
I do have a cover, but I have a tendency with dropping my phone. My phone has a love relationship with the ground. So just while it's just still new, it's going to be here. I'm like, I love her.
It's a happy stock. And while you should love it, what has jumped out for you kind of
It has to be.
feature-wise?
It has to be the camera quality. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. I took a picture of Zoe the other day in the green lounge with a new wall.
The new lounge,
and
yeah.
I was just like, Zoe looked absolutely amazing. It's just all of the features are incredible. So I gotta say, I am going to love the camera.
Were there any flaws? Were there...
She's actually flawless.
Not
she didn't
one,
need
I was
that.
gonna
No, but you know what it was? She used the auto live function, which places you focus on something and it blurs out the rest a little bit.
wow.
And it just
Selective
gives
focus,
it,
yeah.
yes, the selective focus.
The
Gorgeous.
pop, man, I love it. So if that hasn't gotten you excited, how about this? It might be our birthday, but we're giving you the present. You have the opportunity to win another Samsung Galaxy Note 9, and it's happening today. What you've got to do is go onto our Expresso Facebook page and then comment using hashtag Galaxy Note 9. Tell us 2 of the awesome features that we've chatted about on this game-changing piece, the hashtag Galaxy Note 9, that helps you take the perfect picture, just like Ewan and Tobiso, flaws and all. And we love that. It feels like I was there at the aquarium with you guys. I love it. And it could be your lucky day. You could be winning this remarkable Samsung Galaxy Note 9, valued at 18,000 Rand, hence the sock. So go onto our Facebook page right now, comment on the post and enter, and all of those terms and conditions do obviously apply, and you've got just until midday today, so get on it. Look at our flawless selfie. I've seen a flaw there, I don't know.
Well, you're still with your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's birthday madness all around.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Come on, man. Come on, man. Lots more packed in that breakfast basket of ours. Stick around. Nick, you want to say something?
I'm on the radio right now. So
hi, Nick.
We're broadcasting on 5FM.
Oh,
I need to tell them
everyone on 5
there was a song that was. It's good to see you guys. Mean Girls Day was yesterday. That was Pink Day.
Mean Girls Day was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. We love you.
On the radio, you can hear
Lady
Expresso right now
X
on
is still in the
television.
studio as well. She's going to be performing, so stay with us.
This is your chance to win the home you've always dreamed of. Enter the Win a Home competition by voting for your favorite design duo on privateproperty.co.za and stand a chance of winning a fully decorated apartment at Parterflay Lifestyle Estate, developed by Baldwin Properties, worth over 3 million Rand. Plus, you'll automatically be entered into the weekly draw, where this coming Thursday night you could walk away with the Samsung Gear Icon X with built-in music player, voice command coaching, and built-in heart monitor. And if that's not enough, Capitec clients stand a chance to win a further 5,000 Rand in cash. Competition details plus T's and C's can be found on the Private Property website. Win a Home every Thursday evening at 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso, celebrating our 8th birthday today. I hope you're loving the show. We are certainly loving it. An unbelievable lineup of guests and, of course, an incredible way to celebrate along with the Galaxy Note 9. Its camera, as we have proven on the show already, is exceptional. Nothing short of on every level. Now, another fan of the Galaxy Note 9's camera is the current Miss World SA, Tulisa Keyi. And she is, first of all, unbelievably gorgeous. She is just the most amazing young woman. And she is giving an exclusive look into her favorite things and places captured by this incredible Note 9's superior camera. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's what I want to interview about so many things, because you must be having the most amazing life. But the most important thing in your kind of reign and in your job now, because it's a real gig. I think people think that you kind of just flit around and enjoy the high life, but you work incredibly hard and you've got to document it. And you've got to take amazing pictures to represent you as a brand, to represent the crown.
Capture every moment.
It really is amazing. What have you found this experience like? What are some of the standout moments that you've been able to capture with your Note 9?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I've recently just learned about the dual aperture, which works like a human eye. And it actually, you know, captures light, just like your human eye would. And it's just so amazing. The other day, I was actually in Sun City this weekend, and what I actually found was that when you, it literally just, it just adjusts the light according to, you know, the environment.
I love it, and I know you spend a lot of time in Sun City. You know, as part of the pageant, I'm just sitting there going, like, you're living your best life. It really is like that. I absolutely love that. I think when you've got to move fast, those moments can pass you by so quickly, and you'll see all of us on set, you're like glued to our phones because we're trying to capture the essence of the moment. And it's so important that when you are being pushed, you're in a hurry, that you take a really good photo and you take it quickly, and that guesswork is taken out of the equation. How has the Note 9 kind of fitted into your lifestyle in that way?
Yes, so I use, I really like the feature of the flaw detection, where it literally just tells you exactly when there's some sort of blurriness, or if the lens is not clear, then it'll tell you to take another photo. Or if someone has closed eyes, then it'll also tell you to take another photo. And what I actually like also is the scene optimizer. And because I was in Sun City and the scenery is beautiful.
And so varying as well,
Yes, so it adjusts the light to capture the environment as well. So that's really amazing.
It's almost like having like a little PA and a photographer with you, someone that you would normally giving your phone to, like, just take a nice picture, make sure you capture it. It really takes out that you are gorgeous, eh? You really are so photogenic. It's absolutely ridiculous, and a perfect person to really test out the phone. What if, and maybe in a general sense, because I know there are so many things here, and we're discovering it daily. We are like, have you seen this? Can you do it? What stands out for you as some of the most amazing features and your experience with the phone, do you think?
So there's also this amazing feature that I really like, which is taking a hands-free selfie, where you don't even have to ask random people to take a photo of you. And you can just click on the S Pen, and it just takes a photo of you. And it's just so amazing because you can even take a photo at a distance, up to 10 meters away. So I really love it.
So you don't have to take like 5 photos where you're like running stop motion and then finally get the one in the mixer that you like. You can take the perfect photo in the perfect scene. Thank you so much for, I want to say thank you for taking the time to explore the phone, but I think you've been enjoying life as that happens, but all the best of luck this year.
Thank you.
We absolutely love that you are representing us on the level that you are. You've earned it, you deserve it, so enjoy it, and make sure you capture as many of those moments, please.
Thank you so much.
So we can live vicariously through you. And of course, if you want to live vicariously through all of us this morning, remember, we are giving away another Samsung Galaxy Note 9 today. How you do it, and a lot of people are asking, simply go onto our Facebook page. That's the Expresso Facebook page. Comment using hashtag Galaxy Note 9. Tell us 2 of the awesome features of the hashtag Galaxy Note 9 that helps you take the perfect picture. And just like Ewan and Tabiso tried it out at the aquarium, that might inspire you. You might be a lucky person taking home this remarkable, game-changing Samsung Galaxy Note 9 valued at 18,000 Rand. So get onto our Facebook page right now. Comment on the post. to enter. It's going to close at 12 p.m. today, so please get on it. All the terms and conditions apply.
The Note 9 is a game changer with more power than you need. But why have a remote control for a phone? That's why. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
Today as Expresso. We've been on the airwaves for a whole 8 years.
Can't believe
and
it.
Of course, on Saturday, the 13th of October, 5FM celebrates their 43rd birthday. You guys are like the hottest 43-year-olds around. And in the spirit of the celebration, we decided that we want to do something interesting. But before we do something interesting, we've got a few questions for you.
We want to chat to you a bit. Miss Cosmo, let's start with you. Now, you've been with the Roger Good show for a bit.
Yes.
What's your favorite memory been of being on the show?
Wow, there's been so many. I don't know, the show's kind of changed a couple of times since I joined.
Yeah.
I first joined and then Sureshni came through and then Robbie joined us.
Yeah.
But I think definitely as a team, every single day is quite exciting. Geez, what can I actually think of? Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch.
What
I almost forgot about Stellenbosch.
Tell us Stellenbosch.
The reason she didn't pick Stellenbosch is because she doesn't remember all of Stellenbosch that well. It cost us a laptop and quite a few things.
It cost us our memory.
Okay.
It cost us a laptop. It cost us almost missing our flights. It was just a messy evening. We were here for Varsity Sports. We were here to celebrate the rugby. And myself, Roger, and Robbie got a little bit too turned for our own liking. Sureshni obviously went to go sleep early.
I'm a good girl.
Because she's a good girl.
Oh,
But Stellenbosch is so much fun. It'll do that to you.
Yeah.
Now
To
you know
anyone.
for future purposes. Hey, come
Yeah.
prepared.
Yes.
Robbie, what do you look forward to the most with regards to your job on 5FM every day?
Well, I explain it quite easy to people. When I wake up in the mornings, or when people wake up in the mornings, they go to work, they know kind of what to expect, know what, is going to happen. And our show slogan, expect the unexpected, it seriously is like it. We wake up, we get to work. Even if we know somebody like Felicia Mabuza-Suttle is going to be on our show, it's going to be an interview that rips all interviews apart. It's going to be cool, it's going to be funny, and we don't know what to expect when we get to work. And that's the fun part of putting this dynamic together, I think, on the Roger Good show,
Expect the unexpected. Sushi, you are like one of my favorites because you are like the cute, innocent, like, type of girl. Your favorite memory as a mom on the show.
As
Tell
a
us.
mom, I'm so blessed. I have one real kid at home, and then I'm blessed to have Robbie and Cosmo and Roger as my other kids that I take care of. So Mama Bear is always watching over these three, and they've given me this amazing role called the suspendometer. So I basically act as our very own show commissioner of oaths of everything. Like, don't do that. Mommy says no. But I mean, I'm so blessed to work with real family, and I think I have got major love, mad love for all three of them, and it's family. We're a dysfunctional family, but we make it work, and I think that's what's special about it.
I love it. I was blessed enough to get to work with Nick before he made the big jump to 5FM, which was absolutely amazing. You're one of the best in the business.
That's true, yeah.
You really, what are you enjoying most about being at 5FM?
Hey, I think the freedom. I mean, the ability to do the kind of things that you would not be allowed to do anywhere else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, this is not my show, so just being here, they're so lovely and accommodating.
Oh,
thank you, Nick. So thank you.
We make you.
You know what I mean? that is what it is. But the ability to work with people who are such professionals and are huge brands in their own right. I mean, not many people get that opportunity. So that, for me, is the best thing about being in a place like 5.
Wonderful. Well, since it's your birthday, 5FM next week, Saturday, and we also have learned that Sureshni and Roger actually have their birthdays on the same day.
We're twins.
That's the 25th of October. We went out, being Expresso, and that's what we do, very giving people. We went out and got gifts for you guys.
Woo!
We went and did that. All right. So the pink one over there for you, Sushi. There we go. Nick, will you open Roger's one? There we go in the black. And then Miss Cosmo, will you open the red one for the whole team?
That's for the whole team.
That's for the whole team.
We didn't even bring
At home.
Your presence is a gift.
It's Harold Kumar, my dog.
Roger's dog. Stunning. Roger, I'll bring it back to you.
We've got got the Roger Good show. Photoshopped into the Expresso team.
Can I just say, I look amazing on Ewan's body.
I don't know if this picture is on screen. Is it on screen?
Look at that.
Can we please show everyone at home this picture? It's amazing.
Just go onto their timeline and have a look. There are a number of these absurd pictures.
Just in case everybody's thinking that's Katlejo, it's not Mazi Bay. I know people they're still trying to figure out who Mazi is. It's actually Kaz.
Oh man, we're still going to be hanging out with the 5FM team on the Expresso show, Feel Good Breakfast show right here on SABC3. Stream us live on YouTube. Get part of the action. #Expresso show on social media.
All right, man, what an incredible morning so far. It's birthday celebrations all around. 8 years of Expresso magic, baby. It's phenomenal. Now, you know that we love to spread happiness on Expresso, and we have been doing just that for the last 8 years. And we have another gift for you on our birthday this morning. Yep, we are giving away gifts this morning on our birthday. Now, it's that time again to stand a chance to win big with Samsung. Now, we will be giving away another Samsung Galaxy Note 9 today. This baby over here, and they are beautiful. What you need to do is simply go onto the Expresso Facebook page and comment using the hashtag Galaxy Note 9 and tell us 2 of the awesome features of the Galaxy Note 9 that helps you take the perfect picture, just like myself and Tapiso did when we went to the aquarium. We had a bit of a date afternoon. Now, it might be your lucky day of winning this remarkable Samsung Galaxy Note 9 valued at 18,000 Rand. It is a phenomenal prize. Go on there right now onto our Facebook page and comment on the post to enter. Remember, T's and C's apply, and you have up until 12 p.m. today to enter. This baby could be yours. We'll be back after the break. Stick around.
All Expresso presenters and guests fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the presenters of Expresso and fly Mango.
The mics.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
While the birthday celebrations certainly continue, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on SABC3. The 5FM team, they are with us. And we're quickly going to find out what our international stars are up to in entertainment news.
That's right. Well, let's do that. Justin Bieber, we all love the Biebs, right?
Yes.
He's now gone and signed in court like you would at Home Affairs in South Africa and officiated his union to or with Hailey Baldwin, right?
Yeah.
Now, they've come out in the news saying that while they've gone in court and they've signed, they've done all of that, and they're a married couple now, and look at them, they're so cute. They've gone and done that. They feel that they can't really say that they're married, really, until God says so. Now, of course, they're not waiting for like a loud, deep voice coming out of the sky say, you're now married. But they're saying basically that even though they are married in the sort of legal form, they're waiting to have a ceremony in church that'll officiate this whole thing. And I think that is just so sweet.
Aww, it's sweet.
It's so sweet. I think
Yeah.
it's sweet. We're seeing Justin Bieber grow in the last couple of months with this woman in this relationship.
Yeah.
Hey?
And Haley's quite cute, but I mean, I think Alec, who's her uncle, said they got married. We didn't know it happened. So
It happens. So everyone will be part of the big ceremony when it happens,
see
the
the
big
difference.
wedding celebrations. Yes, but I know Bieber. He's been very big and you know, going to church, reconnecting with his faith. So for him and for her, it's very important.
It's a big move. I'm just saying, okay, well, why did you go and sign in court first if you're waiting for God? You should have maybe gone and told God first and then went and
Because have
signed.
you ever dealt with someone's uncles?
Yeah.
Get it sorted out first, that's why.
Just in case, get yourself covered. Now, the couple inquired about a prenup and even contacted lawyers, but they never really followed through with the prenup.
Oh,
what
they
they
must.
did is they did a post-nup, which apparently is like a prenup, only it happens after the thing. So it's been done. Yeah, it's very important. I think that if you are in that space, you kind of want to make sure those things are in order. Yeah, so it's quite an interesting time for Justin Bieber. We're seeing him grow. It's an incredible time, and I love seeing it happen for him.
That's right. Well, thank you, Tabiso, for giving us our international entertainment news. Of course, the 5FM team, they're going to be hanging out with us as we're celebrating our birthday. They're celebrating their birthday next week, so don't go anywhere.
Well, over the last 2 weeks, Theresa May has given us a taste of the front row seats and backstage at New York Fashion Week. And now it's time to turn up the volume, literally, in the comfort of your own home. Now, Theresa May and all things hair resident blogger Hannah Krier is in studio with us again today to show us how to add volume and get perfect curls this spring. Hannah, so good to have you in studio again.
Thank you, good to be back.
Now, you know what? Voluminous hair is, I think, something that we want to achieve, especially it's light, it's free. But how does one do it, especially now in spring? What's the best way to go about it?
I think it's the easiest thing to do, and everybody wants a big, beautiful, curly hair.
Pump up the volume.
Exactly, and I found with Fashion Week as well, there was a good split between the sleek and sexy, and then also the big, beautiful curls. So what's great with Theresa May is they've got this new Volume Full Beauty range, and it works really well just to add that beautiful volume, natural volume. And what's really cool about it is that it's a reverse wash system. So you actually pre-condition before you shampoo.
Really?
Yeah, so that it actually kind of like tones down the frizz, but still keeping that volume, toning down all the frizz and the extra wavy bits, but still keeping the volume, adding that natural volume. And that's ideally what you want.
That's amazing, but how easy is it for us everyday women to try and recreate these things at home? I mean, we see what we see at New York Fashion Week, but can we do it in the comfort of our own
It's
homes?
super easy. I think it's actually the easiest style to do, and you can do it with a curling tong, a straightening iron, your blow dryer, pretty much anything like that. So what you want to do is actually prep with the shampoo and conditioner. We'll condition first, then shampoo. And then Theresa May also have a beautiful mousse and also a curl maximizer, depending on your preference, that just helps add styling, hairspray to set it, and also the dry shampoo as well if you want to just add a little bit extra volume and texture.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I see you've brought a gorgeous model along to kind of demonstrate to us how to achieve this beautiful, voluminous look at home.
So what I have done, I have obviously prepped just off camera just to save on time. We have also prepped her hair with the reverse shampoo and conditioner. Most importantly is just to add a little bit of heat protector before we do start with the curling. And we've just taken some inspiration from the Jill Stewart show, which was from New York Fashion Week in February.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, you can take relatively big sections. What's really great about curling is no matter what you do, you're going to get a different style every time.
Exactly,
So if you want the beachy wave, if you want something a little bit more structured, if you want something bigger, it just depends on what tool you use. So what I'm doing is I'm curling away from the face. And you can just hold it there for a couple of seconds. The shorter you hold it for, the more of a looser curl that you're going to get. We do want that kind of more boho loose vibe.
Oh, wow.
Again, away from the face. It's absolutely beautiful.
That looks so cool. So the key products that are featured in the look, of course, beautiful volume shampoo and conditioner that you were talking about, the Theresa May hair maximizer, and beautiful volume mousse as well. And that's how you achieve beautiful. Yes, that's how you achieve that beautiful summer look with loose, beautiful curls.
Yeah, and as I mean, curls are timeless, so it goes with anything. It takes you from day to night, and you can really, really have fun with it. And especially now for summer season, spring and summer, it's beautiful.
And what I love about it is it doesn't necessarily look like you spend so many hours trying to create a look. It just looks so natural.
It's really natural, and you can, I mean, you can have it look overdone, or you can keep it as natural as possible, and then just set it with a little bit of hairspray. Not too much. Again, you want some natural movement.
Of course. You just kind of want to grab those flyaways and just
just
say, simmer down, sir.
But how beautiful.
Very nice. Oh, she looks gorgeous.
And you can literally get a whole different look if you have to brush these curls out now. So if you want to just kind of keep them more together, if you brush it out, you get a completely different look.
Oh, wow.
More of a structured curl.
Yeah.
So you really can have fun with it.
Wow, stunning. Hannah, you've done the most. I really, really love it. Well, there we go. Thank you so much for joining us and for helping us to achieve that beautiful, voluminous summer curl look. And of course, our model looks absolutely stunning. Well, there you have it. Tresemme aims to encourage and inspire their consumers to reinvent their favorite looks and get that desired salon-style finish. Visit the Tresemme website and their social media platforms for the latest in hair trends, inspired by New York Fashion Week.
And it's our birthday. It's our birthday. Look at all of this. Come on, man. We're turning 8 years old. It's absolutely amazing, man. Brother, can I just say I love you, bro?
I love you,
It's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible journey with you guys as well. Thank you very much for tuning in and celebrating our birthday with us. I can't believe it, man. The time flies. Listen, now we know that South Africa is already known globally as a top destination for fashion shoots and international film crews as well. So much a wealth of local talent, both in the fashion and film industries. But the big question is, what happens when fashion and film collide?
Oh, then you can cue the 2018 Boca South African International Fashion Film Festival, marrying these two industries in spectacular style. Of course, Nick Strelitz was there to capture it all.
When global fashion meets South Africa, you know you're in for a treat. The Boca South Africa International Fashion Film Festival is serving us just that. A night where fashion meets film meets drinks means you're in for a treat.
The festival and red carpet gala brought out fashionistas and film buffs alike to celebrate a hybrid art form which is gaining traction locally. A stylish way to usher in the start of the Southern Hemisphere film season.
Guys, we have a bit of a Boca veteran here with us, stylist Tracy Lee Roslin. Tracy, you are turning all flames, girl, tonight.
No, Victor K did the most in this blue. He was like, he needed something to match my hair, and so that's exactly what we did. The thing about Boca is, I find in Cape Town especially, we very seldom get to dress up completely on a red carpet. And the Boca red carpet has always been something that you could be completely artistic and go completely all the way to the nines, which I absolutely loved. And the fact that it's an international and local platform, you know, when we're thinking locally and acting globally, I like that.
I think that international is taking a lot of inspiration from Africa at the moment. It's definitely Africa's now, and it's something that we see where trends are being localized. So we're seeing stuff on the international runways, and we're not just copying that, we're not just, you know, taking inspiration from that, we're really making it our own here. And I think that's really, it's an exciting time. We're seeing a lot more fusion.
Rain, you look incredible. Do me a twirl, girl. Do a twirl. Do a twirl. You look amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So, girl, you're a bit of a fashion girl as well. Yeah. Tell me, you're the newest face of Afternoon Express, one of the biggest shows in South Africa. What's that like coming into that sort of atmosphere? And tell us, what can viewers expect for fashion from Palesa for 2018?
I think I'm going to get a lot of like up and coming stylists on the show. You know, we celebrate those that have been there, you know, that have done it and created an entire brand for themselves. Kudos to you guys. But I'm interested in the up and coming guys. I'm keen to see where they're trying to take fashion, and I think that's what we'll specifically focus on Thursdays, on Fashion Express Thursdays, yeah.
Fashion
Fix. Fashion Fix. Oh, in the house, on Vogue and on time.
Girl, we are on time tonight. Listen, what's your sort of inspiration for a night like tonight? You come to this International Fashion Film Festival. How do you approach what you're going to wear?
Well, as you can hear with the background music, I mean, we've got a whole orchestra going on here. It's very back in the day. It's very throwback. So I wanted to pay homage to that with, of course, my huge little feather boa over here, but still be very modern at the same time, pairing it with a blush pink skirt, making sure that my hair is sleek back and still modern looking. So I think
think it's a little bit of both. It's a bit of a throwback and it's a little bit right here, right now. But most importantly, it's just about enjoying fashion and, of course, appreciating how everybody else interprets the night as well.
Filming international commercials, fashion features, and movies is big business in South Africa, and these awards foster very important relationships between designers, filmmakers, producers, and clients.
All right, so this is probably one of the biggest awards of the night for Best Picture, and we have Gabriella Fidetto. How do you feel right now holding this beautiful prize?
I'm euphoric, truly. Like, it's absolutely surreal. I had no expectations when I arrived here, even when I entered the film, so I'm over the moon.
What's it like at an event like this? We see so many international attendees and people who are nominated as well, and then to take home the prize and be South African in South Africa, that must be just amazing.
It's insane. Obviously, it inspires you to go and shoot in every locale you can, but it's crazy. There's so much homegrown talent as well. It's insane.
Listen, tell me though, you're in South Africa, you're representing Russia and America, I believe. Yes. What does it feel like to come to South Africa?
I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, and this party is pretty amazing. So many creative people, and believe me, even fashion weeks in New York are not as creative.
Listen girl, you're a diva, I'm a diva, this is a diva. Can I hold this?
Yes.
Guys, we came, we saw, oh my god, okay, we gotta go. This is too heavy for me. Okay, I'm out. Two mediums coming together absolutely perfectly tonight. We had fashion on my left, film on my right, creating absolute magic. That was this year's Boca International Fashion Film Festival.
Oh, so much fun, man. But the question is to you, are you the smoothest fan to the biggest stars in Mzansi? Tropica is looking for the smoothest fans of some of South Africa's biggest and most loved celebrities who will put their skills and celeb knowledge to the test.
That's right, and all you have to do is buy a Tropica and follow the entry details on the bottle. Select your favorite celeb who you think you know best, and you could stand a chance to win thousands of instant daily prizes and a share of 1 million rand.
Wow.
Now, Tropica has given away airtime to over 17,500 winners from the start of the competition. So make sure you buy that Tropica and enter.
That's right. Well, you could be winning your share of incredible smooth prizes, airtime and cash. All you have to do is go out there, buy the Tropica, follow the entry details on pack. For T's and C's, go on tropica.co.za.
All right, so we're going to take the quick break. We're having actually far too much fun connecting with the team from 5FM.
I'm just admiring Harold Kumar Ryder. She carries this everywhere she goes, Tracy.
But have you ever looked that good, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I think that might top it, eh?
I'm going to grow my beard a little bit more. Now, we're loving having the 5FM team here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for our birthday. Hope you guys are going to stick around after the break. Lady X is going to bring you another stellar performance.
Absolutely, and also, of course, Thursdays means
for you,
baby talk, baby
for
talk.
You, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Are you struggling to feed your baby? How to go about it? What are those tips? We have Kath McGaw in studio. She's going to give us all of those tips coming up after the break. Stick around.
No nappy changing lessons yet, buddy.
welcome back to The Craziness, which is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. And today we are pulling a double duty, hosting the Roger Good show. But 5FM's Nick Hammond, he is in for Roger Good this morning, and he's got his own show, Hammond Time, that you can catch weekdays from 9 to 12 midday. Now, he's fresh off his second ever Hammond Time heritage tour around South Africa, and we're sitting down to catch up with him to hear about the lessons, the history, and the culture he uncovered in the 3 weeks across all 9 provinces.
What an experience, Nick. I mean,
wild, yeah.
Incredible, because we went through, of course, Heritage Month, and there's so much to celebrate in South Africa. Now, having been through this kind of experience, tackling it once before, how did that change your outlook doing it this year? I mean, what is something new? What did you do different?
So the big difference this year was that we didn't use SABC studios. We're broadcasting remotely, like from cars and in hotels, and meeting people like Rian Mansa in Elgin, where I ran into Zoe, which was just so fantastic. I mean, come on.
That was your highlight, eh?
That was probably the best thing we did this year, yeah. But no, it's the whole point is we're looking for untold stories. We're trying to uncover the people, places, and hidden gems that make this country great, just to remind us as South Africans about that, because I think we stray away from it a lot, and that's what we found. That was the reason we did it.
I think it's absolutely incredible. I mean, you did it also straight after your Croatia tour.
Yeah.
And don't you find sometimes going abroad and coming back home, you appreciate home so much more?
Yes, of course. I mean, if you're in Cape Town, you've got basically like a Mediterranean climate. You go to Durban, it's the Indian Ocean. You go, there's a high veld, there's a low veld. I mean, just in terms of biodiversity, we're one of the most diverse places in the world. Never mind 11 national languages, never mind so many different cultures and people and ways of life. And I think that's something to celebrate, and especially in Heritage Month, that's the best time to do it.
Absolutely. Now, besides meeting Zoe in Elgin, right, taking a look at, let's just forget about that for 1 second, but going through this experience once again, I mean, what have you taken away that really stood out for you, that really connected you, I think, being a South African?
How I think very often, and as media, I think we're partly to blame. Social media can be partly to blame as well, but we get South Africans wrong. I think South African people are far more complex, positively so, and willing to engage with one another and willing to learn from each other than sometimes other sort of politicians, mainstream media suggests. And when you get on the ground and you get to actually speak to people, you walk away with such an optimistic view of who we are.
Absolutely, and I mean also with me being connected with our viewers, and when you're out on the field, you get a general sense that South Africans really want to help each other.
Yeah,
and that is great.
We are just fantastic.
Yeah, no, we helpful, we down to earth kind of people, and I love that.
I hope you make this a staple, because this was the second Hammond Time Heritage Tour. Are you going to make it a third?
So we've actually got a plan to perhaps broaden just past South Africa and include some other parts of the continent. We're huge into this idea, and I think it's part of the SABC's vibe as well to connect South Africa and South Africans not only to the country but to the broader continent. So maybe there's something in the pipelines.
You say maybe, you must say there is something in the pipeline.
Look, there's a lot of red tape, budget approvals.
Into the universe.
Yeah. Oh, come now, man. But you know what? It's been incredible following the journey as well, because I mean, you do a lot about that. Will you be doing the same kind of broadcasting from all those different spots once again? Once you do, if there is another one coming?
Completely. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you could do a million times. You know, we did the tour last year, and not a single place.
Best friend, man.
That's the Bush Baby Sanctuary in the northwest, which you can go and visit like an hour outside of Johannesburg.
I've been there, dude. It's amazing.
It's incredible. So all those Bush Babies. That's in Limpopo now. But all those bush babies have been like abandoned by people who thought, oh, rad pet, and then decided that they didn't want them.
I met Sarah there, and she was rather clingy. Yeah. She was very jealous.
She was a pickpocketer, I think. That's a barge, Saki Saaki in Uppington. That dude built that from the ground up like 30 years ago. That is
that the Kango?
That is not the Kango. That's the Sodwala Caves in the Northern Cape. There's a dinosaur park there as well, not real dinosaurs. That is a fantastic music venue in Shawelo in Soweto, where every Tuesday they got the best live jazz you can hear anywhere in the country. Sabona Music Jam.
You see, it's those things, man.
Salt. I can keep going. Southern African Large Telescope, like a world's first, and we're really proud to have that.
Do you need an assistant next year?
Yeah.
Carrying your bags, taking your photos?
If you're offering Zoe, yes.
No, I was going to offer, but then you already said that Zoe's your favourite, so it's fine. I'll deal with it. Thank you very much, guys. We are still celebrating our birthday. 80 years of Expresso magic. We're teaming up with the 5FM team as well. That's also celebrating their birthday. They don't want to say anything more about that or how old they're getting, but it's fine. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 5FM. And of course, also make sure to tune into Hammond Time. That's weekdays 9 to 12, eh?
So true, yeah.
Fantastic.
So we are celebrating our birthday in the best way possible. An unbelievably classy act. Lady X is here to help us celebrate and also give us a taste of, I think, where South African women are right now and everything that's involved with that. A celebration. Absolutely love it. She's going to give you a taste right now with Nguwe.
All right. Good morning, Expresso. Good morning, Cape Town. Good morning, South Africa. My name is Lady X. This track is titled Nguwe.
I never thought that love would find me drifting. Only knew that one day this love would slowly drift in. Wonga mapupo ami onke atebe kuwe. Hamba nami mkhululi ngiyacela. Impilo yami ngiyela kuwe. Bawo kuwe ondiholayo. Ndikhokhele Nkosi yami. Bawo kuwe ondiholayo. Nguwumkhululi, nguwumsindisi, uhamba nenjaba. Nguwumkhululi, nguwumsindisi, uhamba nenjaba. Nguwumkhululi, nguwumsindisi, uhamba nenjaba. Nguwumkhululi, nguwumsindisi, uhamba nenjaba. Nkosi yavuma zonke intshaba ziphela kuwe wedwa susa inhlungu. Thatha isandla sami Nkosi ungangilahli nami ngiyavuma. Ndikhokhele Nkosi yami nami ngifuna inkululeko.
National news, President Cyril Ramaphosa says his special envoys on investment have already held 150 meetings with investors in total, visiting Johannesburg, Cape Town and 9 countries in 5 months. With 31,914 flights in 2017, the route between Cape Town and Johannesburg was the 9th busiest between 2 airports in the world last year. The busiest in 2017 was the route between Jeju Island and Seoul's International Airport with 64,991 flights. International news, health workers combating an Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo have been severely injured after being attacked by angry residents who believe the virus is not real. More than 100 people have died since the start of the outbreak 2 months ago. And finally, British Prime Minister Theresa May defended her Brexit plans at a Tory party meeting yesterday and said she was confident that she could clinch a deal with the EU. For Expresso News, I'm Sureshni Ryder. Graham has sport next.
Robbie Cruz, is it Graham? Nobody knows. Let's dive right in with our cricket. The Proteas sealed an ODI series victory over Zimbabwe last night as they won the second ODI in Bloemfontein by 120 runs. The third and final ODI takes place in Paarl this coming Saturday. In football, a pretty low-scoring night in the Absa Premiership yesterday as Mamelodi Sundowns and Bloem Celtic played out to a goalless draw. Leopards beat Baraka 1-0 while Pirates' match with Arrows finished goalless. Staying with football, Tottenham's progression to the knockout round of the Champions League suffered another blow last night as they lost 2-4 to Barcelona, Messi scoring a brace in the process. Also in action, Napoli beat Liverpool 1-0 while PSG thrashed Red Star Belgrade 6-1, Neymar getting a hat-trick in the process. And then finally in tennis, world number 9, Kevin Anderson, he's advanced to the round of 16 at the Japan Open yesterday as he beat Australia's Matthew Ebden by 2-1. And that's a wrap of your sport on Expresso for this morning.
Right, it's just after 8 o'clock. Let's quickly take a last look at what's happening out on the roads. It's your Thursday morning and a beautiful day at that as well down in the mother city. Staying to Cape Town, Rawsonville, there's been an accident involving a truck on the N1 that's between Weybridge and Rawsonville and Worcester. The road has been closed off to traffic. It has been advised to use the R101, also known as the old N1, as an alternative route. Please be aware of that. And then staying in Cape Town, Belleville on the N1 outbound, there are roadworks before Durban Road obstructing the right lane. You can expect delays and also keep a lookout for that. Plan your routes accordingly. That's where we leave your traffic and your roads for this morning. If you're still heading out, please drive with care.
Don't fear the flu. Boost your immune system with Effaflu-C Immune Booster by Pharmadynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.
So as we wrap up your weather as well, we'd like to take a moment to say thank you for each and every one of you that sent in your pictures. Thank you to Nawi Chowti for your sunrise picture taken from Park Rainy in KwaZulu-Natal. Bruce van Vieren for your amazing sunrise picture taken from Margate in KwaZulu-Natal. And lastly, Moses Ramahuma for your beautiful sunrise from Umhlanga in KwaZulu-Natal. It seems that it's all happening in KwaZulu-Natal this morning with those beautiful sunrises. Really appreciate it. We'll share some more pictures with you tomorrow. So take them and then post them on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page. With regards to your temperatures for a last time going into your Thursday, Polokwane 5 minimum reaching a high of 18, Mbombela 6-16 with a possibility of some rain, Pretoria 6-21, Johannesburg 5-19, Mahikeng 10-25, Klerksdorp 8 and a high of 24, Kimberley 8-24 as well, Bloemfontein 4-21, Richards Bay 12-17 with scattered showers expected, Pietermaritzburg 6-18, Durban 14-20, Mthatha 6-20, East London starting off on 12 minimum, reaching a high of 20 degrees. Cradock 4-22, Port Elizabeth 12-19, George 10 and a high of 19 degrees. Sutherland 6-22, Cape Town 13-23, Worcester 8-26, Springbok 14-28, and Uppington starting off on 12 minimum. Your maximum also 28 degrees. And that's where we leave your weather and your temperatures for your Thursday morning.
Well, you know that we are here on Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We love to spread the happiness, and we've been doing so for the last 8 years since we're celebrating our 8th birthday today. But we have another gift for you, our viewers, on Your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Yeah, it's your birthday today as well, and it's that time again to stand a chance of winning and winning big with Samsung. We're going to be giving away another Samsung Galaxy Note 9 today.
Very awesome. So simply go on to the Expresso's Facebook page and comment using that hashtag Galaxy Note 9 and tell us 2 of the awesome features of the hashtag Galaxy Note 9 that helps you take the perfect picture, just like you and Ntapiso did at the aquarium.
Now, it might be your lucky day of winning this remarkable game-changing, we know, Samsung Galaxy Note 9 valued at 18,000 Rand. So go onto our Facebook page and connect with that post, comment and enter.
That's right. Those T's and C's do apply, and you have until 12 p.m. today to enter. So head on over to our Facebook page and you could win.
All right, you're still with your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Behind us, the 5FM team is also broadcasting on radio. It's TV Meeting Radio today, celebrating Expresso's 8th birthday. And of course, 5FM there's next week. Lots to come on the show. It's a lot of madness. It's wild. But after the break, we have baby talk. Are you struggling to feed your baby as a new mom? Well, stick around for that.
You guys, I just read news on 5FM, but we're coming back with water solutions for water-stressed areas. All that more on your feel-good breakfast show.
The Note 9 is a game changer with more power than you need until this happens.
Flight 291 has been delayed.
And you need a charge. And all the plugs are taken in. Oh, well, there you go. But why have a remote control for a phone? That's why. Perfect. And who needs a terabyte of storage?
We got it? No.
Unless... Right. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Follow the sound of the cutest baby laughing in the world. Welcome back. You're live with Expresso as we celebrate our 8th birthday. But let's dial back the clock. Of course, there are some new parents out there, or parents soon to be, that will be celebrating some amazing new arrivals. And then you're going to be asking yourself these questions, Mr. Robbie Cruz, like, what should I be doing to get my baby to eat properly? Is he eating too much? Is she eating too little? Am I getting it right? Am I failing as a parent? Am I crushing it? Well, to help us answer some of these very important questions, pediatric dietitian Kath McGaw, one of the best in the biz, is here. Kath, we love to have you here. So Robbie, Kath, Robbie.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'll take any advice. I'm a month away from my life changing.
I know, the most amazing journey, but
I'm excited.
Awesome.
So, I mean, you must weigh in at any point if anything makes you really, really nervous, because I know there's a lot of big questions.
All of this.
All of
All
it.
of this.
And then you're doing just fine. I think the first thing that you're going to know is because a baby cries, that's all they've got in their little tool of their like communications tool bag. So when do you know that your baby is actually hungry, Kath?
I think that's one of the biggest challenges that new parents face, and I find often it can lead to a bit of overfeeding, especially your breastfed babies, because you don't actually have mills to go by. So the bottle-fed babies tend to be a little bit more structured and the moms feel a bit more confident, whereas the parents of a baby that's breastfed, they're not too sure. So you've got to learn that cry. But there's two things to look for. If you've recently fed them and you're happy that they've had okay, and their nappies changed and that they probably are crying for another reason, either a cuddle or that they're tired. So you will kind of go through your checklist of things. and then see. And if your feed has just been like in the last hour to an hour and a half in a newborn, they probably are not hungry. But if you're getting closer to 2.5 to 3 hours, then you probably can say that they need food.
I need to write this down. I'm looking for something.
I've been taking mental notes. I'll give you my handbook. And these segments do, we joke about it, become quite self-indulgent because I'm always like, our viewers would like to know, Kath.
Meanwhile,
and this, maybe this is something I can put to you, and both of you can weigh in. Is this something that you guys have spoken about? Because I know it's so different for every couple, and there is no right or wrong way. Do you go breastfeeding? Do you go bottle? Is that something that you guys are speaking about?
I think the big thing is, and you mentioned it as well earlier to me, is everyone's got an opinion. So everyone, you need to do this, you need to do that. You're a bad parent, Graham, for doing this and that. I think the kid, like, the best advice I've gotten is that the kid's going to teach you what you need to know about it. You know what I mean? So it's a little girl. I don't know girls, so we'll see how that works.
I know that, Tara, as well.
It's going to be interesting, but I'm excited for it. You know, it's not like we tried to get pregnant and then I don't want it anymore.
I think that's so important, that intuitive and letting your baby guide the process with your intuition. And I think a lot of the advice and the input on the medical world and the information out there has almost made parents fear listening to their own intuition.
Yeah, trust your gut,
And trust your gut. And if you get back to that, I find parenting takes on a whole different face because you actually trust your baby and yourself. And it becomes a lot more fun as opposed to this guilt that you feel constantly.
Let's start with the idiot's guide here for the two of us. Then, what is baby not allowed? What are those things that you really do as a dietitian yourself, try to put out there within the community of new parents?
Because everyone tells you what to do and what not to do. You're
exactly
a pro.
right.
I'll listen to you.
So, I mean, if you look at from the breastfeeding side, definitely give it a good go because it is obviously nature's choice of food. And it's something you really want to get going. But it's important that the mom eats a varied diet and eats as much variety as possible from all range of different food groups. That's really so that we don't restrict moms like we used to in the past, because that also makes breastfeeding more sustainable. When she feels so deprived, she also eventually thinks, you know, this is for the birds, because although it's natural, it doesn't always come that naturally. If you can't, there are amazing formula options out there. When it comes to solid introduction, you want to try and give your baby as natural food as possible, as close to nature, and kind of follow that 80-20 rule most of the time. 80% go for natural, in-season, healthy fruits, veggies, proteins, good grains, and then try and avoid like your highly refined foods and your sugary foods. You don't actually have to train your child how to eat treats and foods. They do that naturally.
Luckily, generations have come before us.
Yeah.
I know you were wanting to know, can you drink while your wife is breastfeeding? Yes, you can. You are allowed alcohol. Unfortunately, wives, you are not allowed alcohol while you're breastfeeding. But we're going to open the lines. We've got another segment coming your way, 021-430-9881. If you especially are an expectant parent, please give us a shout if you've got any questions. And congratulations again,
Thank you, sir.
You're going to be such a good dad. So good, man.
Pampers, wishing you love, sleep and play.
So from baby talk to water in the Western Cape. Now, whilst we have experienced a great winter rainfall here in the mother city, the effects of the drought still remain a reality. Now, local companies like Cirrus Water have risen to the occasion and designed impressive technology that is able to produce pristine drinking water on site from thin air like magic, which offers a sustainable solution to homeowners and businesses alike. Now, this morning, Keenan Lawrence from Cirrus Water joins us, as well as Lee Xavier from Cape Nature, the Conservation Authority, conserving biodiversity and looking after the provincial nature reserves in the Western Cape. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I think we can all smile at this stage a little bit. At least it's a bit of a relief.
That's right. Well, Keenan, you know what? Earlier this month, the Western Cape, our water restrictions were relaxed from level 6B to now level 5. We're at the end of our raining season. Yes, our dams are on average of 75% full, but the heat is coming. The tourist is going to increase. Are our current dam levels and the implementations we have, is it enough for the summer season? Should we still be investing in water-saving solutions?
So, just firstly, happy birthday to Expresso. Happy 8th birthday. And thanks for having us on the show. Yes, so the answer is yes. If we look at the current dam levels, the average levels is sitting at 75%. However, the main feeding dam to the city of Cape Town is the Theowaterskloof Dam, which is sitting at 57% of that, probably 10% of it is not as easily treatable. So you're looking at less than 50%. With the influx of tourists expected, the rainfall season, as you mentioned, is now over. What we do know is we've experienced severe panic when day zero was announced. It didn't happen. There was a panic when we went to level 6B, which is now eased to level 5. However, it obviously affects the economy and the end users. So, in a nutshell, we need to find alternative, sustainable sources of drinking water going forward.
Look, and you guys have captured at Cirrus the market in a very big and unique way, and we're also sitting in this situation because of the input of the Western Cape residents, for saving as much water as they did, and we want to just say that we need to continue saving that water, to avoid that day zero situation once again. Now, we know that Cirrus Water you provide your installations, fantastic installations to homeowners, for businesses alike, pristine, clean drinking water from air, and we love it. But what about the more water-stressed, like rural areas, farmers, livestock? I mean, what can they expect? I mean, what's in the pipeline there?
Okay, so recently we've looked at our business and we've realized that we need to offer total water solutions as total water packages, and not just from a clean drinking water point of view, but in terms of solar energy for rural areas and remote areas, which is why we have Lee Xavier from Cape Nature at Roshapan, which we've done an amazing installation over the last few weeks, but he can talk more about it. Another important venture we're going into is with a company called Turf, and the owner is Chris Newcomb Bond, and they offer, as a business partner to us, a hydroponic type solution for the rural areas, specifically for your feeds and so on, for your animals in the rural areas that are short of water. And we're looking at partnering with the partnership will basically bring roughly 6 tons of feed per day. And that's a huge potential. And we're so excited with having to offer this sort of business partnership and this opportunity to farmers out there that are struggling.
Partnerships are definitely key. But Lee Xavier, you from Cape Nature, and you guys have the big responsibility of maintaining and looking after our nature reserves. How has this current drought affected wildlife, and what systems have you guys been putting in place?
Okay, so the biodiversity has been quite resilient during the drought because they actually found a way of coping with droughts in the area. What we as Cape Nature were focusing on in terms of ecotourism was basically to lessen the human impact of people accessing the nature reserves. So what we have embarked on in our ecotourism developments was we always had sustainability in mind. So whenever we develop new products, we always look at how we can make the building more energy efficient and water efficient. So therefore we undertook a lot of water saving mechanisms, and we embarked on rain catchment or water saving in terms of harvesting rain, and then as well as now partnering with Cirrus in terms of harvesting water from air. So the partnership at Roshapan, we actually piloted a small little machine there, and the water has been so good, that it's actually been providing water to our staff on the reserve and the workers, and they've been taking water home every day. So it's been helping in that way. So from Cape Nature side, the partnership has been good, and the product in terms of what Cirrus has provided has added great value.
Well, we can't wait to see how this relationship grows. Keenan, thank you very much for joining us. Lee Xavier as well for the incredible work that you guys are doing, Cirrus. I know that we're going to see some great stuff from you guys in the future as well with regards to livestock and crops as well going forward. It's going to be very, very exciting. So keep an eye on these guys. Cirrus Water is, of course, made on site and uses atmospheric moisture to create water, making it a sustainable and cost-effective off-the-grid solution amidst the growing water crisis. So if you are interested, you can find out more information at cirruswater.co.za.
Turning air into pristine, clean drinking water. Cirrus Water, the future of sustainable drinking water.
Oh, wow, what an incredible morning it's been on your Feel Good Breakfast Show as we celebrate our 8th birthday. But you know what? I haven't even had a thing to eat yet. Princess, could I please have a blueberry muffin?
I'll have a coffee, please. Yes.
Wow, okay.
Prince is feeding us balloons. Eat air, in other words. Well, still coming up after the break, we're still talking babies and how to maintain a feeding schedule for your little one.
And of course, still to come, we are going to be getting into the kitchen where we make amazing birthday cupcakes on your feel-good breakfast show. Don't move a muscle.
Enjoy a moment in between with McCafe. See you after the break.
Moving out? Need more room? Scaling down? Private Property is a great place to start your search. With thousands of new properties from South Africa's top real estate agents, banks, developers and homeowners. It's the easiest way to find your next home. Search for a home on any device, anytime, anywhere. Search privateproperty.co.za.
Enter the Win a Home competition on privateproperty.co.za and stand a chance to win a brand new, fully decorated apartment at Parterflay Lifestyle Estate, developed by Baldwin Properties, worth over 3 million rand.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. That cute little laughter means only one thing, it's baby talk. We've got Robbie Cruz and, of course, Kath McGaw here. We are talking babies. We are talking about eating this morning. And, of course, we're opening the lines to you guys to give us a shout. 021 430 9881. We've got Taryn on the line right now from PE. Very good morning, Taryn. Morning. Are you a parent, a new parent, an expected parent?
Yes, I'm a new parent.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm busy breastfeeding now. I've just got a question.
Go ahead, yeah.
Regarding specific foods that you shouldn't eat while breastfeeding, I've read out that stuff like chocolate, onions, citrus fruit should be avoided. Stuff like that could maybe give the baby gas. I just wanted to know if there is specific foods that we shouldn't be eating while we're breastfeeding.
Fantastic question.
Good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that question. It's so nice to debunk all those myths because you really need to eat all the foods you mentioned you can eat. So you can definitely go and have that orange, fry some onions, and then end with a piece of chocolate. Your baby will not end up being uncomfortable, gassy, or anything from those foods. Remember, your breast milk is actually an amazing filter. It's even a better filter system than the umbilical cord system.
Wow.
So you really need to eat a good, healthy, varied diet and go and enjoy those foods, Taryn.
Taryn, is it a boy, girl?
It's a little girl.
Oh, Robbie here is gushing. He's expecting a little girl as well. So,
yes. Shane, congratulations.
Thank you, Taryn. Thank you.
so
Good luck on that side.
Sorry, man, and if there is time, just if you can address it, if you have an oversupply of milk, is there a way that you can maybe decrease your milk supply without getting engorgement? Because if you use a breast pump, then it thinks that your baby's drinking more milk. So how do you actually decrease if you've got an oversupply in one breast without getting engorgement?
Well, that's awesome that you've got rather be on that end than the other end, but I do understand, and we definitely want to avoid you being engorged. So you can express a little bit. The key is not to over-express, but expressing does help just relieve it a little bit. So if after a feed you still find that there's a lot available, then express a little bit, store it, use it for those times when your milk supply might drop, because that can happen. So our milk supply goes up and down in peaks and valleys. And really, there's not much else you can do if you're one of those moms that just have an abundance of milk. So stimulation, as you say, will increase it, but just keep it to a minimal then post-breastfeeding.
Taryn, thank you so much. You completely hijacked our segment, but you were amazing. So thank you so much, and congratulations. I really hope that this next phase is just magical, which I'm sure it really will be. Kath, can we maybe jump forward? Because the introduction of solids becomes quite a complicated part of the process, and you know, I just remember Jack just looking at me going like, oh.
That's how you do it.
When do we start thinking about moving from whether we're formula or breast milk kind of feeding onto the solid? What are those cues?
So basically, from an age point of view, your baby's digestive system is mature between 4 and 6 months of age. I normally suggest to parents from about 3 months, start having your baby consciously around you eating, because the only way your baby gave you those signals was because he was around you eating.
The mirror neurons,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that is one of the cues that he might give you. You might find that you can increase the milk, but it just never satisfies your baby. So he's just hungrier than what you can actually provide with the milk. Between 4 and 6 months of age, able to sit supported. He doesn't have to sit on his own, but he can be sit supported and at least have good neck control, because it's very difficult to feed a baby who's still very fluffy. So you do want those neck muscles to be a bit strong. So that's a physiological cue. An interest, and then just have your baby around the smells and that sort of thing, and you can just start then feeding.
This is lovely, eh?
This is lovely. See what I mean? Self-indulgent, bro.
Best trip to Cape Town yet so far.
You're down here almost every weekend, buddy, so please, whenever you want to come in here, but you're going to be a fantastic dad. You're a lovely guy, which means you guys are going to absolutely crush it, man. And luckily, they are little human beings who are pretty good at taking care of themselves a lot of the time, but you just trust your gut and trust each other. You'll be just fine, Kath. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thanks has been for having me, and happy birthday.
From the first moment, everything that touches your baby should be this comforting. That's why Pampers, the #1 choice of pediatricians, brings you premium care, now lined with our softest comfort and best skin protection. So every touch is as comforting as the first. Pampers, wishing you love, sleep and play.
This is our birthday song, it isn't very long. Hey!
It's our birthday. We are a whole 8 years old today, and there's no better way to celebrate our birthday than with a tower of cupcakes.
And sparkles.
So we'll be showing you our secret recipe, So it's just for you and I, okay?
Don't tell anyone.
How to make these delicious cupcakes.
Exactly, but you can't say anything. You can't tell anyone about it.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, show us the secret.
Cupcakes, it's actually very easy. We got some flour, we got some sugar, we got some salt in there, we got some baking powder going in. Very easy. Yeah, dude, we're gonna make this. So I'm just gonna give this a bit of a mix.
He gets involved.
So here we have some.
Give you a young back rub.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you. We got some eggs, we got some milk. That's going to go in there.
Back rub in between.
Oh, this is great, man. This is great. Keep it up, keep it up. Some vanilla essence going in there. Please pop that down for me at the back. Thank you. I'm going to give this a bit of a whisk.
Just keep them going all the way down.
Just get the break up the eggs a little bit. Look at those sparkles going, man. So now, here's
a party and a party.
Here's the secret, all right, guys. Here's the secret.
A well. What's the secret? What's
the
secret?
The well. The well is the secret.
No well, no fine.
All in the motion.
No, sure. All in the motion. So what I'm going to do, you pour that mixture into the well.
Okay.
And then, it's all about, pop that down.
Don't worry, I got you.
And then it's all about just Going with emotion. You see? You see?
Tropica, show us yours also. You love that move.
There you go. Going with emotion. You want to try? Are you? These cups they're going to come on way too excited. So you give it a good mix. That's your batter just like that.
Are you guys wearing the heels underneath there?
No, we're not.
So there we go. So you don't want to completely overmix it. Quick mix, bam, 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 just like that.
Lovely.
All right, and then we have our little cupcakes. Look how cute, man.
That'd be something.
And I'm going to fold these out.
You'd like us to send you the secrets. The keyword is cupcake to 33728. Just SMS it. We'll send you an ingredients list.
Just like that.
Of Ewan and Tobiso in heels. No.
Dude, we rock those heels. Robbie, I've never seen anyone look so good in heels, man.
You're giving us such a bad name. You walk in heels,
That's
you
some
rip,
cupcakes
you
for you
make
guys to decorate. This is what it's going to look like when it's done.
Yes.
Okay, we got some deco goodies there.
Let's give you some decorating. So you're going to keep that one?
I'm going to hold on to this one.
She'll decorate for Expresso. You guys can decorate for
This suddenly became a competition.
So what we're going to do is, we're going to take pictures, we're going to post it on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page, and then you need to go vote. Who did it best?
Yeah.
Was it us, the
Expresso cupcakes or the Father Thumb cupcakes?
Surely on 5 Cosmo, you'd have to be describing what's going on.
All right, but now we've obviously got the mom as our secret weapon.
Yeah,
and she's going to make sure we win this.
Yes,
because
baby.
as you saw earlier, I'm not really good at the kitchen.
Jeez, you had it all. There was some flavor.
Got you some like extras to add on there.
Look, Sush, that looks beautiful and all, but Zoe has just crushed it. She has just created the perfect, symmetrical.
Sushi, you do this in your spare time. Come on.
That's for your candle.
So, Sushi, please describe to us what you're doing, because normally on radio we can't see. So should you have to narrate? What is your style influence there?
Oh, that's cute.
Look, we made happy faces.
Oh my!
Do you need more eyes?
You're allowed. You're allowed.
I think Robbie just won this now.
So Nick has definitely joined the Expresso team on this side.
No!
Roger's team member
Is this on the TV now? Are we live?
Yes.
Sorry.
So Robbie just won this. He gave us a face.
Don't say it unless you mean it. Roger good. Face.
Sorry, Roger.
Beautiful.
I'll do the final.
Oh wow! No, it's yours, man. Yours to smash in the face.
I mean, just look how new it is. Just look at it.
I think we won this one.
And now the
Let's put it here. You can let us know online who the winners are.
It looks almost exactly like you. It just needs a cup.
All right, so it's the pink for the Expresso team and then the yellow, or whatever that color is, for the team at 5FM.
Wow.
You need to head onto our social media and vote and let us know. Hashtag Expresso birthday.
It's going to come down to favoritism, okay? I'm just going to say it. It's going to favoritism to our way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need that loyalty coming through, all right?
Yeah. We've got an Expresso sign on one of ours.
Yeah.
We also have a 5 star.
It's rolling
It's
off.
not on the cupcake. It's not. No, you can't. No, that's cheating.
It's
You
not
can't-
inside.
It's cheating, it's
No,
there.
but can I be part of the Espresso team? Because that's
No,
the ones are better. They look better.
Oh, buddy, you've already eaten one of the cupcakes. He ate Roger's face. I check Roger doesn't look happy about it.
Before any more floor crossing happens, we're going to take a quick ad break. It's our birthday, everybody!
Voted best courier in South Africa for over 10 years, at Globe Flight our approach is to simply keep our word. When the quality of our courier service was certified ISO 9001 compliant, it only confirmed what Globe Flight customers already know, that from domestic same day to international air freight, Globe Flight delivers smiles 24/7, 365.
Mangicabanga ngoluthando, oh baby. Sihlala insukunepini, sicingana ngelizayo ngokuthanda lwethu lukwelukholo. You and me, we belong together, love's forever. Faithfully, we'll stay together through stormy weathers till only there's you and me and a love everlasting, everlasting love, everlasting, yeah. And it's in It's my feel-good breakfast show. Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
Feel it, feel the vibe, feel the sun, feel it. There we go. It's our birthday and it's your birthday. Every day, millions of people celebrate their birthdays all over the world. So today, as we welcome in the 4th of October, may the 4th be with you, we thought we'd wish some of our favorite, most awesome viewers a very happy birthday.
That's right, and actually on the line right now, we have Janine, whose Oma Grootjie Maria celebrates, guys, listen to this, her 100th birthday today. Good morning, Janine. Can you tell us what you'd like to say to your Oma Grootjie today?
Good morning, team. Happy birthday to you guys as well.
Oh, thank you.
I want to speak in Afrikaans because my Oma Grootjie is Afrikaans.
Ja, doen het asseblief.
Baie geluk met Oma se verjaarsdag. Ek weet Oma was ons steunpilaar vir baie jare en ek is 31 hierdie jaar en ek waardeer Oma se bystand, Oma se advies, Oma se resepte en my hart word so seer. Baie dankie vir alles wat Oma vir ons almal beteken. En ek kan nie wag om Saterdag hou ons almal vir Oma 'n partytjie.
Okay.
So Saterdag is die hele familie bymekaar en ons gaan lekker kuier.
Oh, lekker. En wat gaan julle vandag doen? Want vandag is mos Oma se 100ste verjaarsdag.
Vandag en ek en my dogtertjie, my seentjie na Oma toe. Net om die dag saam na te spandeer en 'n klein koekie reg en toe die reëling gaan aangaan om Saterdag die partytjie te vier, gaan ons maar net vandag saam met Oma wees.
Oh, thank you, Princess. Thank you so much for that incredible message. And please give her a massive, big hug and a kiss from all of us here, not just the Expresso family, but the Five family as well. We love you. Thank you so much for connecting with us on what must be one of the coolest days ever on our show. Oh man, how sweet was that?
Well, of course, it's time for us to continue our chat with JP Sebastian, and we already looked at our top 5. We looked at other movies opening this weekend, but the movie that is tops is A House with a Clock in its walls. And I was just like, what is the problem? Then I realized it's not normal for the clock to be in the wall instead of on the wall.
Yes.
All right.
Very good.
Is there a young snippet for us?
Oh yes, certainly. So the shot that we're about to see is the little kid being introduced to these two kooky characters. He's just been orphaned, and his uncle has taken him into his care in the strange mansion with a clock in its walls. So let's have a look.
That's a lot of clocks.
Well, what constitutes a lot is really a matter of personal taste. For me, it's a perfect amount of clocks. Oh, sorry, there's a deranged cuckoo in there.
Your ratchet wheel's shot and the click spring's not far behind. Hello, you're Lewis, I presume. How was your trip?
This old hag is my next-door neighbor, Mrs. Florence Zimmerman.
I'm relieved to see you didn't inherit your uncle's freakishly oversized head.
Huh. Says the woman who literally looks like a Q-tip.
Oh, look. The giant head is angry.
My God, did that withered purple skeleton just speak? She thinks she's smarter than me because she's got more college degrees.
No, I think I'm smarter than you because I'm smarter than you.
Okay, you had me at the fact that Cate Blanchett
Yeah.
was in this movie, as well as Jack Black, who we just saw in Jumanji, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
wow.
I think most people probably know him these days from Kung Fu Panda. Me, I'm a Nacho Libre fan. But also, if you remember, there was a TV show called... oh, no, goodness, I forgot. But anyway, where he made his start.
School of Rock. Okay, and then what is the movie about?
So, it's based on a book, and this little boy has to go to... his parents have just passed away. And he gets taken into care, by, like I said, by his uncle. And his uncle is kind of dealing with his own things, because the clock that you're so concerned about is also a concern of his. It's been planted there by the previous owner. We don't know if it's just at the start, I don't want to give away too much, as a practical joke, or if it's some sort of like, you know, timer for something terrible that's going to happen to Jack Black. In that scene, you find out that he's got lots of clocks all over the place because he's trying to take his mind off the fact that this hidden clock in the house somewhere that he's desperately trying to find keeps him out of sleep at night and drives him kind of insane. Cate Blanchett is the lady next door. She plays a witch. Jack Black plays a warlock. And that's kind of cool about this movie. Sometimes I don't like if they desperately try to force the mystique. Like, ooh, the character's got to literally do this with their hands. But they reveal straight off the bat, it's about magic. The dude's got these powers. And the little boy, who is a bit offbeat and can't make friends so easily at school, wants to learn the powers for himself and get into the game of being a warlock.
Well, I gotta tell you, it looks so amazing. We were talking a bit earlier and saying what the beauty of Cate Blanchett is when it comes to her acting skills.
Yeah, so like, she has this remarkable ability, and I suppose it should be the job of every actor to be different in every single movie that she makes. And it's not even like drastically, she doesn't have to go wildly from one end to the other. It's just a 10% tweak on a previous character, 5% from another character and whatever, and she's one of the most delicate, one of the most sensitive actors that we have, and we should preserve her with everything we have.
I get very excited when I see her because I know that she's going to bring everything to every role she plays. All right, how many popcorns do you give the house with a clock on its walls?
I love Jack Black too. He's great fun. And for the kids, I'll warn parents, maybe it says 10 to 12 for age restrictions. It can be a bit spooky here and there. I don't think it's overly traumatic necessarily, but it was really funny for the adults at times, really funny for the kids. 7 out of 10 for this
7 out of 10!
kiddie horror.
That's amazing. You could have given it 8 since we turn 8 today.
The 7 was for the birthday already. It was sitting on a 4.
Okay.
No,
wow.
No,
All right. Well, thank you
fun.
so much, JP Sebastian. The house with a clock in its walls, a whole 7 out of 10.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.
Oh, guys, it's been so much fun this morning. It's birthday celebrations. Just look at this beautiful mess we have right here. Nick Hammond, Shareshni Ryder joining us right now. 5FM celebrating our birthday with us. They're also celebrating their birthday a little bit later on the month, but we'll talk about that. Not now. It's all about us.
Yeah,
okay, Nick Ham?
You're very good looking. Has anyone ever told you that?
Thank you very much, man. Do you?
Shall I just move and then you guys?
What is happening?
No, I'm excited, man.
Listen, yeah,
Break the
milkshakes. Of course, October, Halloween at the end of the month as well. So we're going to make this delicious Halloween monster milkshake, pumpkin pie vibe inspired. All right, it's absolutely amazing. Do you like pumpkin milkshakes?
Oh, I love
it. Well, I've never had a pumpkin milkshake, but
never.
So this is going to be a first, but I love pumpkin. Like
it's going to blow your mind because as I say, your milkshake brings all the boys to the Expresso studio. Yeah, absolutely. So let's put it together. It's going to be very, very easy. So first and foremost, we got some vanilla ice cream, all right?
Yum.
That's going to go in there. Perfect. And you can see what we've done. We've decorated the glasses just with a chocolate drizzle. So you can see it starts looking all eerie.
It does, hey?
Yeah. And
that
this
is
also,
stunning. I have someone take a photo of that.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. But if you're going to be carving your pumpkin, just our beautiful carved pumpkin we have there, for leftovers, this is what you can use. So if you hollow it out, you want to throw it away, you know. We're all about, not throwing food away.
Stunning.
So we're going to get our pumpkin that we've cooked in the actual thing, not on the floor. All right, so you can go up to you as to how much you want to do. It's going to have a nice little pumpkin flavor. Here we have...
So unusual.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, that's
and nutmeg.
Have you ever tried to have a teaspoon of cinnamon without anything? You can't do it.
Have you done there's something called the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It's a terrible idea.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
So some maple syrup goes in there.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we have our Clover Fresh full cream milk on that side. you want to use your full cream milk just to have a beautiful creamy experience. Not 2 bottles, Nick.
Okay. Can I have a? I'm quite thirsty.
You can't drink from the bottle.
Are you sure?
Did your mom never tell you this?
Is this a prop bottle, or will this be used in real life?
No, don't drink.
I can't have. I'm really legitimately quite thirsty.
So how much? As much as you want?
Just as much as you want. I'm trying to make 2 glasses here, all right?
Okay.
So we'll see how this comes out.
You're so good at this, hey? High heels, cooking.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Let's blast this guy. Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Look at the color.
Amazing. Love it.
Look at the color.
Love it.
And we're going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The keyword is Clover. SMS that to 33728. Clover to 33728. So, of course, you can play around with this recipe with regards to your desired thickness, how you would like it. But look at this now. Let's get this in there.
Oh, that's yum.
I feel I'm only going to make 1.
Yeah, that's fine. We make it look pretty.
Yeah, let's fill it up all the way. And then we have paper straws, you know, because we're
environmentally conscious. Very cool.
Paper straws. And now you can go about decorating it however you want. You can put some cream on there. You can do whatever you want to make it a monster steak. But please give it a go and taste.
I haven't had a carb since 2004, but I'll make an exception. No, legitimately, it's so good.
That's good, right?
Really nice, yeah.
You see now. Clover is the keyword. SMS that to 33728. Well, these two have a romantic moment. Let's quickly take a look at those tips again.
This next milkshake will bring all the boys to the pumpkin patch with your favorite flavors of a pumpkin pie in a delicious shake that uses leftovers from your Halloween carvings. For this recipe, you'll need 1 cup Clover fresh full cream milk, 1 pumpkin for carving, half a cup vanilla ice cream, 1 tablespoon maple syrup, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and half a teaspoon nutmeg. Place the pumpkin on a baking tray. Drizzle with a tablespoon of Clover Olive Pride extra virgin olive oil and roast in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. Allow the roasted pumpkin to cool completely. Then place 1 cup of roasted pumpkin, half a cup vanilla ice cream, 1 tablespoon maple syrup, 1 cup Clover fresh full cream milk, 1 teaspoon cinnamon and a half a teaspoon nutmeg into a blender. Blend until smooth. Serve immediately with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a paper straw. Trick or treat, sometimes a little decadence is in order, and this pumpkin pie milkshake fits the bill perfectly.
Made with love by Clover.
And there we go. The keyword once again is Clover. SMS that to 33728 to get your hands on this pumpkin pie monster milkshake that these two have been enjoying so much. And Suresh, you just mentioned, actually is a great way to trick your kids.
Exactly. Because I mean, obviously most kids as parents, we try to like hide broccoli and everything like that. This is going to be a winner.
You know?
They never know what's coming.
It's a nice little treat. 5FM in the studio, everyone. Give them a round of applause. Come on.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Ah, what a beautiful day. I know we feel like we've been given all the gifts because it is our birthday, our 8th birthday, and we have the best viewers undoubtedly in the world. But actually, you guys have the opportunity to win. We're going to be spreading even more happiness on our birthday. And we are going to continue in the same vein that we've been doing it for 8 years. We are going to give you the gift of possibly a brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 9.
Yep, well, it's that time again to stand a chance to win big with Samsung. We're giving another Galaxy Note 9, as he said, and what you need to do is go into the Expresso Facebook page and comment using hashtag Galaxy Note 9 and tell us 2 of the awesome features of the hashtag Galaxy Note 9 that helps you take the perfect picture, just like myself and you did at the aquarium.
And it might be your opportunity to win a brand new, remarkable, game-changing hashtag Galaxy Note 9 valued at a cool 18,000 Rand. So you've got to go onto our Facebook page right now, get that comment in, enter. All of the terms and conditions, of course, do apply, and it ends at midnight tonight, so get on it.
Midday.
Get on
the
it.
quickest of breaks. When we get back, we have one more performance from Lady X herself. It looks like she's just jumped out of the latest Black Panther movie. And of course, there's also a little bit of a dance-off between the 5FM team and the Expresso team. I don't know if they know, but that's happening after the break.
The Note 9 is a game changer with more power than you need until this happens.
Flight 291 has been delayed.
And you need a charge. And all the plugs are taken in. Oh, well, there you go. But why have a remote control for a phone? That's why.
Perfect.
And who needs a terabyte of storage?
We got it? No.
Unless... Right. The new Galaxy Note 9. It's got more power than you need until you need it.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, the theme song kind of gets under your skin
know,
there. You just can't help
I
but
was
dance,
like ready
man.
for a minute. I was like, yes.
Break it down. Lady X has been blowing us away this morning. Thank you so much for being a part of our birthday celebrations.
Thank you.
I'm amazed at your body of work as someone who is relatively new to the scene. I know you've achieved a huge amount already. Love Life Complicated by Lady X, and you've been giving us a taste of this all morning. What does this mean to you very quickly, this album?
Oh, this album took me a year to create. It's a fusion, really, you know. I call it an authentically sounding album. There's dance. It's where Afro soul, Afro pop meets a little bit of house music, but every element of it is live, and I'm just excited.
A little bit of praise thrown in
Little
there
bit,
as well.
little bit
I
of
love
praise,
that.
a little bit of dance, a little bit of crying, a little bit of everything.
And it gives, I think, the listener the opportunity to go through those emotions as well. So what's
Exactly.
behind Everlasting, the track you're going to close us out with today?
Everlasting, it's always a song that's requested when I'm performing live. I think all the lovers and people getting married, you know, we're going into marriage season.
Oh, yeah.
So every single time, like, they're like, give us that song. And then you just see all the lovers holding each other. So I'm going to close it off with something, you know, where people just can hold each other, love each other.
Oh, doesn't the world need more of that?
We need more.
We need more love. Love Life Complicated is out now, and presumably you can download as well.
You can
get out
download
there.
it. It's available. Well, tomorrow I'm actually at VNA Waterfront at Musica from 5 to 6. I'm doing an in-store signing, a little bit of a performance, everything. It's going to be amazing.
And you have to hear and see her perform live to truly get the impact. You are amazing.
That's what it is.
The album is amazing.
Thank you
have
so
just been
much.
an
Thank
absolute pleasure to host. Thank you so much for sharing our birthday with us.
I know, it's pretty cool.
It's a good
I
day
just hope
to
the
be
song
here.
doesn't make you guys cry.
We can do with the tears. This is an emotional show. Lady X, you have been a superstar.
Let's do it.
And you've only just gotten started. So thank you so much, girl. The floor is yours. Here she is
Thank
with
you.
Everlasting.
Inhliziyo yami kwenu uthando ngize ngishaywe luvalo mangicabanga ngoluthando oh baby sihlala insuku nemini sicingana ngelizayo ngokuthanda kwethu lukwenu kholo you and me we belong together lost forever faithfully, we'll stay together through stormy weather till only it's you and me and a love everlasting, everlasting love, everlasting, yeah. And it's in no one. Over being never be fine.
never be found. Ubukho bami bugcwele uthando, ngize ngishayele uvalo. Mangicabanga ngoluthando, oh baby. Kudala singana nothando, ngoba inceba liyaphila sithandwa nguwe Ndondiphi njalo. You and me, we belong together, our love's forever. Faithfully, we'll stay together through stormy weather. Till the it's you and me and a love everlasting. Everlasting love, everlasting, yeah. And it's indeed no drama. I get home, yeah. It's a sober feeling. And it's indeed no drama. I get home, yeah. Oh, so slow and easy. And it's a bit too tender. Never be found, and it is a better time. A love like this can never be found. Oh yeah.
Love is a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. Woo!
It's too tender. A love like this can never be found. And it is a bit too tender. Too tender. A love like this, it can never be found. And it is a bit too tender. A love like this can never be found. Spiritual tando. A love like this can never be found.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was beautiful. So you're going to have to bear with us because the madness is about to ensue. Before that does, I've just got to say a very big happy birthday to my sister as well. It's her birthday on the same day as Expresso. Jen, I love you and respect you more than anyone on this world. But, of course, it's time for a Friday dance because it's a Friday. Are you ready for a dance-off? Are you ready to see it go down? Because it's going down. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. Are you guys ready? You've been served, Joel. You've been served. All right, dance captain Lucian, take it away. I see you. I see you.
Are you
Expresso Morning Show, made with love by Clover.
Feel Good Production.
Travis.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you so much, brother.
Guys, like...
Lekker, lekker, lekker.